It's that time, America. What goes up must wipe out.
Wait, are those soccer balls?
And wipe out they will, as 24 competitors fall headlong into a battle for $50,000 on the world's largest and most extraordinary obstacle course. We'll see magnificent falls, sensational tumbles, and astonishing spills. Only our mightiest four will advance to the most challenging obstacle course of all, the Wipeout Zone. The epic competition begins now. One will become a champion, but all will wipe out.
Sucker punch wall? I'll sucker punch you!
Hello, America, and welcome to Wipeout. I am your favorite straight shooter, John Anderson, and with me is John Henson, the man in charge of the fancy footwork.
Hey, you set me up, I will put it right in the back of the net. And you know, now that we're on the topic, Wipeout is a lot like soccer, except in our game, the balls kick you.
Very true, but that is why we are dedicating today's Wipeout qualifier to an event that we here are getting behind, full throttle. It's the 2010 World Cup on ABC and ESPN. Make sure you check it out.
That's right. And now, back to the beautiful game that is Wipeout, where at the end of the day, one contestant will walk away with $50,000.
But first, they have to face the Wipeout qualifier, which today kicks off with whitewater rafting.
That is a dangerous dinghy.
The sucker punch, always fun.
That wall needs anger management.
Next up, it's the big balls, who look, Johnny, all dressed up for the World Cup.
I'm gonna get you, soccer.
Then we move on to the trampoline sweeper, which is followed by our final obstacle, the fling set.
All right, I'm ready. Who do we have first at the top of the course?
I'm gonna wipe out everything and tear it up. I'm the animal.
The man is literally tearing it up, John.
Yeah, luckily we have Jill Wagner, who can get the story behind any man or animal. Or animal. Take it away, Jill.
Alan, you just fire!
All right, go get him.
All right, go get him. Oh, God, he just...
Nice work there, Jill.
Yeah, stay at it, Manimal. But, John, we're about to do some Manimal testing because Alan Mahoney is the first to ride the raft through some Class 7.5 rapids.
Isn't Class 6 like a waterfall?
He's got to skip over this water, jump the ramp, land in these raging rapids, and make his way to the bullseye.
There's the horn, and I cannot wait for this.
Oh, yeah! That was a bumpy boat ride. I don't know if he was screaming because he's a manimal or because I forgot to mention, without any padding here, it's a little painful on the rear.
Let's do it.
The manimal toughing out that tender tailbone and headed toward the sucker punch.
Johnny, this might be considered manimal abuse.
But let it be known, here on Wipeout, we do not condone manimal cruelty of any kind.
And let it be known that Jill merely meant to deflect the bee and not inflict injury.
Did I kill him?
No. The manimal out of the mud and instinctively cleaning himself off.
Oh, boy, that was gnarly.
Good fortune smiles here, Johnny. We have 4 chew toys for Manimal to gnaw on, our World Cup soccer balls.
We put soccer balls here.
Yep, and a sign that says Manimal Crossing for the next 4 balls.
Let's go.
Somebody's getting the boot here. That was my guess.
Oh, it was a beautiful bicycle kick.
Manimal moving up to the trampoline sweeper.
Check it out. He's got some of his friends coming out to watch him.
All the animals are coming out to play. Bees, birds, squirrels.
Squirrels? I don't see any squirrels.
Stay still, Anderson. Manimal now ready for the trampoline sweeper. Oh, he buries his head like an ostrich and gets thrown backward. Get up, Anderson. You gotta see this.
Why does my head hurt?
What is it?
No reason.
Oh, there's deer.
Look, Jill found deer.
Look at him. There's deer right there.
This guy's got manimal magnetism.
Gnarly.
Yeah, Manimal, you'll get gnarled if you don't time this fling set just right to make it across to the finish platform.
No way you can make this.
No, Manimal, of course there's a way. We just don't know what it is. Oh, Manimal's brothers and sisters looking on in concern.
I'm tired.
Call Manimal Rescue.
Well, the Manimal certainly kicked off our qualifier in a swell fashion. He's going to finish with a time of 3:38.
He must be a carnivore. Or it's mating season.
Well, Johnny, from a Manimal, we go to a Renaissance man.
All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players for Wipeout.
This is Patrick Bailey, and he considers himself refined and noble in all his skills.
Yeah.
This is so awkward and...
Yeah, I apologize.
Now speak like Shakespeare would.
Oh, all right.
Come on, anything, dude. You're the one that showed up in a top
We
hat.
think of Macbeth. That's not Shakespeare.
Well, our modern Renaissance man has a lot on his mind, like his foot.
There's the horn. Watch your bum. And the hat.
Oh, now that's a good old-fashioned whiplash. Renaissance man exploding onto the stage, John.
Lost my shoe.
When it comes to the sucker punch, I'd be more concerned that I've lost my protective top hat.
Oh, Renaissance man getting a well-rounded beating.
Here comes the Renaissance man tallying ho to the World Cup soccer balls.
These are soccer balls.
He's entering our Globe Theater, taking center stage and trying to exit stage right. He's going for the fourth ball. Renaissance man down hard.
Patrick tried to hang on, but alas, you're not allowed to use your hands in soccer.
Patrick, wherefore art thou?
Well, Jill, he art at the trampoline sweeper, and he now... Oh!
Two trampoline sweeper.
I was uncomfortable.
I'm surprised he felt uncomfortable. He's been training for this moment.
Yeah.
Now stepping gingerly to the fling set. Here he goes. He's off, jumping. Brilliant! Oh, less brilliant there.
Kind of got it there.
No, Jill, he really got it.
Bravo, though, Renaissance man, finishing with a fabulous time of 3 minutes, 12 seconds.
Patrick,
Hello.
you're such a gentleman.
Thank you.
No.
Pardon.
In that case,
Well, Johnny, let's kick it back to those World Cup soccer balls where we have a very confident Isaac Garcia.
Ah, soccer balls.
Let's see if he can do better than the Renaissance man.
Oh, just ahead of the new motivator, Johnny.
Oh! Oh, he gets bent like Beckham. He just got a free kick to the back of the head. I love these World Cup soccer balls, Johnny, and we got plenty of players on the pitch today. Jill, get ready to say goal, 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 goal.
why am I saying go, go, go like that?
They do it in soccer. It's fun.
Oh, they do?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
Oh! They never see it coming.
Go, 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 go.
No, go, goal, 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 goal. It's quicker.
Oh, I know. I'm saying go, la, la.
Yeah, no, that's wrong.
Go.
Quicker.
Go, go, go.
No, 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 no.
I'll do it better next time.
There, Jill, do it like that guy. Goal!
Go, 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 go. That was a goal. That was a goal.
Chicks, man.
Well, let's move ahead on the course a bit, where we have Jenica Farley. Whoa, amazing! I don't know why, but that wipeout actually reminds me of a flying squirrel.
Why a squirrel? I understand. That could be a bat or a plane or a beautiful butterfly.
Sorry, John, I don't know. I feel like I have a squirrel on my head.
Squirrel on the head. That's weird.
Oh, there she goes again, Jenica, the flying squirrel.
But that could be a spider or an octopus or foot fungus. Anyway, let's go to Jill. She found someone with an amazing ability.
What kind of skills you got?
I can wiggle both ears one at a time.
No, that'll definitely come in handy. Let me see it.
This is the right one.
I can't see that one.
All right, now this is the left one. Now this is both.
Oh. You're like the reject comic book hero. Ooh, the wiggler's coming. He's gonna wiggle his ears and scare people.
I feel mocked.
Clearly, he has super intuition.
Don't worry, Wiggler. I got your back. I'm the flaring nostril.
Oh, are you trying to be a sidekick?
Oh, Anderson, the Wiggler's in trouble.
Wiggler now up to the World Cup soccer balls.
Wiggler, watch out. It's a trap. There's a hidden motivator. It's a bird. It's a plane.
No, it's just a guy who can wiggle his ears.
Jump over this.
Yes, Wiggler. The secret here is, well, I don't know the secret. Good luck.
Sorry. All right, Henson, enough with helping this guy and being the sidekick.
Will the evil fling set defeat the Wiggler and flaring nostril? Or will they find a way to conquer this treacherous obstacle?
There is a way to do this.
Jill, tell us the secret. The Wiggler battled his way through the qualifier's twisted plot to arrive at the evil fling set, where Jill Wagner said, now there is a way to do this. Can the Wiggler do it?
No, not even close.
All those years of training.
Yeah, tell me about it. Do you know how long it takes to perfect the ideal nostril flare? I'm gonna join the eyebrow archer. I hear his sidekick, the tongue roller, is quitting.
Let's go back to the World Cup soccer balls where we find Jill Facer. This is incredible to see her out here on Wipeout, Johnny, because she just had a 9-pound baby boy 3 months ago.
So this should be comparatively easy.
Well, I don't know if giving birth was easier, but earlier she did tell Jill it helped prepare for our course.
You've been working out, training.
Well, 18 hours of labor, and then, I gave birth to a big ball, so.
That's awkward.
Truly. But we love new mom Jill Facer, 3-month baby back at home, the trampoline sweeper in front of her.
Ooh, she put a facer into that one.
She crowned and then smacked down.
I can do this!
John, she's used to recovering quickly, and she's not slowing down at all on her way to the fling set.
She's on her knees.
No!
Our new mom unwisely assumed the fetal position, and the fling set did not baby her.
But check out this awesome time for our new mom, Johnny. No rest yet. She's gonna make it to the next round. And from Jill, who gave birth, we go to Gary Travis, who's a mortician.
Circle of life, Johnny. Circle of life.
Morticians rule!
Was that a mortician shout-out?
Oh! Wow, Gary might be a downer, but you know what? We're all about fun here on Wipeout, Johnny. A boatload of fun. Yeah!
Don't lean backwards.
Hey!
Don't lean forward.
And Johnny, the sucker punch is having double the fun today, too.
And no party would be complete without a fun trampoline. And don't forget that pesky sweeper on.
Well, if anybody belongs at the party, it is Rick Collinwood. He's a pizza man.
Oh, looking a little doughy.
Jill got the word from this zesty guy a bit earlier.
Like if I ordered one right now, would it be here in like half an hour?
30 minutes, I'd get it to you for sure.
Okay, so what if I ordered like 500 pizzas? Would they all be here in 30 minutes?
Just say yes, man.
Or they're free?
Say yes.
Say
The
it!
pizza man, hesitant with Jill and now stalling at the fling set, finally gets going. Will he deliver?
Oh! Rick the pizza man orders up 2 popping, and he is tied up in garlic. John, there must be a special going on at the fling set because everybody's getting the work.
Oh! Yikes!
Oh, we've done it, John. It's Wipeout in 3D. I think she landed in somebody's living room.
Maybe it takes someone with special training to do the fling set. This is policewoman Nina Abelos.
Ma'am, do you have any idea how not fast you were going?
Our policewoman going fast enough to finish with a time of 3:43.
Hands up, sucker. Oh, she's got a gun.
Fire at the balls! This is ridiculous!
Well, our last contestant thinks she's going to win $1 million, which is odd considering our prize is $50,000.
Says here, though, she works on a top-secret government project, so maybe she has information we don't know about.
So, Kim, what do you do?
I work on a top-secret program that I can't talk about.
Ooh, what do you do?
I can't tell you.
Okay, seriously, come on, what are you working on?
I can't tell anyone.
And she's good.
Okay, you can't tell me what you're working on at all?
No, but we are saving the United States.
I know what you are. You're in charge of the secret code, aren't you?
Yes. But that's all I can say.
Start with an M.
Yes.
M? That's my ATM pin.
Got it.
Secret agent in our high-tech land, air, watercraft.
Well, she hit the ejector button and scissor kicked her way out of that situation.
I want to die.
No time to die.
Now she has to get over to the sucker punch.
Your mission. Should you shoot? Should... Never mind. Next mission.
Secret Agent Utterson back up and ready to save the world. Cup soccer balls.
Oh! Secret agent deploying sonar to detect enemy submarines.
Agent Utterson looking utterly spent at the trampoline sweeper, but springing into action.
Wow, she got some height on that one.
Why the hell am I doing this?
Now that you mention it, you gotta wonder why the government would allow a secret agent to expose her identity on our not-so-secret Wipeout course.
Let's go, Kim!
Well, she was certainly exposed by our fling set, but Secret Agent Utterson still gonna finish with a time good enough to advance.
Oh my God.
So moving on to our next round will be Secret Agent Kim Utterson, Manimal Alan Mahoney, and Renaissance Man Patrick Bailey.
Also still in the game, we have the Wiggler, James Runcorn, new mom, Jill Facer, and policewoman, Nina Abelos.
After our qualifying round, we have cut the field of contestants from 24 down to 12.
And those 12 include Manimal Alan Mahoney, Renaissance Man Patrick Bailey, Flying Squirrel Jenica Farr.
Also moving on are the Wiggler, James Runcorn, Mortician Gary Travis, Pizza Man Rick Collinwood, and policewoman Nina Abelos. 6 of those 12 are about to be driven out of the competition by a wild ride we like to call
the Overdrive.
Here's how it works. Contestants begin on this 10-foot high platform. They must enter the Overdrive on this green spot and exit off the red spot, crossing one of our 3 obstacles to the finish. They have to avoid our nasty windshield wipers, and if they wipe out or go under the sweeper arms, it is all the way back to the beginning to start again.
Okay, the contestants are ready. Let's get down to the action.
Mamma mia! I have of late, but wherefore I know not, lost all my mirth.
That's gonna get annoying.
I think it's in the water.
Well, maybe you should go find it then. There's the horn, and Renaissance Man annoys his competitors by taking off first, makes the leap, and exits stage wet.
Here comes the Pizza Man, followed by the Wiggler. Pizza Man goes head first into the sauce, and the Wiggler wigs out.
New mom Jill begins her labor of love, gets taken out by that sweeper arm. Oh! Breaks her water.
She looked like a mobile hanging on there to that sweeper arm and then drifted off for nights.
Are you sure this is doable?
Absolutely. Even Gary, our mortician, can pull it off. Oh, I was dead wrong.
Johnny, the Overdrive is tough today, but at least the weather's beautiful. I guess I spoke too soon. It's like a paint storm's rolled in.
Oh, guys, it's raining rainbows down here.
All the colors of the rainbow.
Give me some purple too.
Yeah, we got that.
Looks like everybody wants to take the Overdrive out for a spin today. Unfortunately, we're all getting impounded. Here comes Pizza Man again, and he makes it to the center of the pie. Secret Agent Kim sneaking up behind him. She'll join him in the middle.
Pizza Man has his eyes on the pies as he hits that red circle and makes a leap for the unstable table. Secret Agent on his tail, but gets taken off the case. 4 cheeses!
Yeah.
Pizza Man has made it and is our first contestant to move on.
5 spots open. Our policewoman reports for duty.
Oh, now she's just eating dude. Renaissance Man makes a run for the finish and takes a sweeper arm to the Leonardos.
Making a leap for the banana.
It was so far away, Patrick.
My kingdom for a seahorse.
Would that be the Kingdom of Yorkshire?
We still have 5 spots open. Somebody's got to step up here.
Are you serious? I'm like shivering.
From cold or from fear?
Our fearless policewoman in pursuit of the finish line. She's on that sweeper arm.
You ever heard a cop scream like that?
That's not a scream, Jill. It's her siren. You know, budget cut.
Mortician making his way to the middle, and it looks like we've got some gridlock here on the Overdrive.
Not as easy as it looks, people.
Well, let me break it down for you, Wiggler. Enter on green, exit on red. Don't let the sweeper bar go over your head. It's that simple.
Oh, and that poetry just inspired our Renaissance Man to sally forth.
Banana!
To be or not to be, Patrick?
Yes, that is the question, Jill. What's the answer, Patrick? Oh, applause, applause. Our Renaissance Man is the next contestant to move on.
That leaves us 4 spots remaining as Secret Agent Kim tries to crack the Overdrive's code. Oh, but it's over her security clearance.
Manimal following his simian instincts and making a run for the banana.
Hi, Jill.
Hi.
You're more beautiful from here.
Whoa, down boy. Looks like the Manimal's presenting, John, but can he nail the mount? Oh, he gets neutered.
The Overdrive still driving. Somebody's got to take that ride, huh? It might be new mom Jill.
But she's letting that idea gestate. Wiggle me this, Anderson.
No.
Do you think the Wiggler is going to conquer the Overdrive?
Yes, he has made it. Our 3rd contestant to move on.
And with 3 spots remaining, here comes our policewoman taking aim at the banana, but misfire.
Secret Agent Kim calculating her endgame as she makes a leap for the unstable table. She is going to be our 4th contestant to get the best of Overdrive.
Is it right? Okay.
2 spots remaining as Jenica the Flying Squirrel makes a run for it. Oh, the sweeper arm takes her out. Quickly back on her feet.
No, I don't want to go there.
And the flying squirrel becomes the swimming squirrel.
New mom Jill is finally warmed to the idea of getting out of the house and going to the middle. Manimal going on the prowl. He is smelling the finish platform. Yeah, he is our 5th contestant into the next round.
Remember, Jill, do not feed the Manimal.
So we are down to 1 spot remaining, and it looks like our new mom is tired of being a stay-at-home mom as she makes a run for that finish platform. How about that? And after sitting out most of the Overdrive, she'll snag the final spot and move on.
Right away. Deploy the loser dinghy.
And with that, we have our top 6, Johnny.
Moving on will be Pizza Man Rick Collinwood, Renaissance Man Patrick Bailey, and the Wiggler James Runcorn.
And joining those 3, Secret Agent Kim Utterson, Manimal Alan Mahoney, and new mom Jill Facer.
12 contestants who started the Overdrive are now 6. They are
Pizza Man Rick Collinwood, Renaissance Man Patrick Bailey, and the Wiggler James Runcorn.
also moving on are Secret Agent Kim Utterson, Manimal Alan Mahoney, and new mom Jill Facer. And now our remaining competitors are about to enter the jungle gym.
That's right. It's a lush and steamy land where obstacles always go for the jungular.
And the puns are deadly as quicksand. The jungle gym features 4 stages. Contestants start with a sprint across the tree hopper, then they must cross over these planks above the piranha pit, through the rug pole, and finally past our giant tree trunks to the finish.
But they have to be aware,
The hoop guarded by our angry gorilla, the sweeper arm, and the tiger claw. The 4 fastest times move on to the wipeout zone.
me Tarzan, you pain.
All righty, let's get down to the action. It's our first contestant, James, the Wiggler Runcorn.
I don't even know why I'm doing this. I must be a moron, but here goes.
You said it, I didn't.
There's our horn. Ooh, and the Wiggler immediately getting pelted by an angry gorilla.
He's flinging bananas, right, John?
Yeah.
Just checking. The Wiggler wiggles through our tiger claw unscathed, but now he's being barraged by snakes and bananas.
James onto our first plank, but here comes that tiger claw. Not leaving him much wiggle room. Oh, and into the piranha pit.
Because the Wiggler touched the first plank, he gets to move on to the next obstacle. But that swim and climb eats up valuable time.
The Wiggler now getting sprayed by our safari guide.
Thank you. Chocolate in my eye.
Well, you find a lot of chocolate in the jungle.
If there's chocolate to eat, how come he's got a snake in his mouth?
John, he's the Wiggler.
I still don't get it.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, well, that didn't sound like the call of the wild.
What's the matter, dude? Snake got your tongue?
The Wiggler onto the final stage, and this time he has to complete the whole thing. There's no moving ahead after the fall.
He's too fast for our mudslide and makes it in one try.
Wow.
James wiggled and jiggled to a fantastic time of 4 minutes, 7 seconds.
Please!
By the way, that's not chocolate, James.
Let's go to our next contestant, Renaissance man Patrick Bailey.
House of Capulets!
Nerd.
Yes, and?
I didn't mean nerd. I meant geek.
Jill, Patrick's not a geek or a nerd. The correct term is dork.
Well, our Renaissance man is doing a great job so far.
Oh, narrowly avoids that tragedy. And avoids our flying monkey.
Fight!
Our Renaissance man easily over that sweeper arm and onto the first plank. Oh,
You just made a monkey out of Patrick.
You're right, Jill. And now we're giving him a mud bath.
Uncalled for.
What do you see our rug pull, dude?
Killing it.
Renaissance man contemplating whether to jump or not to jump.
Oh, I don't think he understood the question.
We're out now, Patrick.
He's in our theater in the round, composing a sonnet of pain.
Patrick not monkeying around on this course. The clock just passing 2 minutes. A final jump through the hoop. Oh, yeah, our
Yeah.
Renaissance man making history. A great time, 2:16.
Romeo did it again.
Take it, gorilla. Take it.
What a rude way to treat your host. Who's next, Johnny?
She looks a little nervous, Johnny.
No, that's just a cover for Secret Agent Kim Utterson.
Well, she should quit standing around and get a move on, because if she can beat Renaissance man's time of 2:16, she will guarantee herself a spot in the wipeout zone. Our secret agent accepts her assignment over our sweeper arm there.
Ooh, caught in a banana crossfire. Well, every mission needs a fall guy. Or gal.
Our secret agent is back up on the platform, but she has less than a minute to clinch that spot in the zone, Johnny.
Oh, boy.
Watch out. It's jungle out there.
With that long, costly swim, our secret agent won't beat the Renaissance man's time, but she can still move ahead of the Wiggler's time, 4:07, if she gets a move on. No!
Yeah, our secret agent did some espionage.
That's even bad for you.
Come on, all I'm saying is that she must work for the CIA Apple.
Whether she's referring to your jokes or the jungle gym, I don't know, but Kim is squarely in 3rd place now. Still 3 contestants to go. She's got to pick it up.
Well, Secret Agent Kim's cover is blown, so she's making a run for it on the last leg of our obstacle.
Seems like she's gotten a second win here. She leaps for that platform. The sweeper just gets under her radar.
Our secret agent is hoping this stays a state secret, John.
Our secret agent is back on the job, but she was slow getting up, and her time reflects that. More than 8.5 minutes gone by now. Brushing off that tiger claw, only one more stride. Yeah, now she's finally made it. Kim's finishing time, 8:39.
Which means our Renaissance man is guaranteed a spot in the wipeout zone. The Wiggler and Secret Agent are on the bubble, and up next, Rick Pizza Man Collinwood.
Our pizza man begins his delivery route around our jungle gym. I think the gorilla found a hair in his pizza. Ha! Pizza man above the piranha pit. Oh, the pizza man's tossed.
Yeah, that pizza got a little personal.
Pizza man over that sweeper arm and onto our rug pull. Oh, trouble with the hoop, Johnny.
What a wipeout. Or in Italian, a whippiata.
Our pizza man taking his time on the stairs, which is not a good idea if you want to win that dough.
God.
Thanks, we're now giving away a monkey with every order.
Ooh, we can get crazy bread, too.
If he goes down here, he's got no chance of beating the Wiggler. No!
Oh, I think he's been hitting the sauce, John.
After that whippiata, our pizza man has fallen behind the Wiggler. Needs to hit the gas, Johnny, and the shower.
He is barely over that sweeper arm, but he's almost there. Oh, he holds on.
Yes, he does. Our pizza man serving up a quality time, 5:04.
You want me a pizza?
I know.
A banana pizza. And I want it now, or it's free.
While Jill focuses on her dinner, let's take a look at the standing. With our two fastest times so far, Renaissance Man and the Wiggler have secured their spots in the Wipeout Zone, and that puts Pizza Man and Secret Agent Kim on the bubble with 2 contestants left. Next up, Manimal Alan Mahoney. Unleash the Manimal. Will he be king of the jungle, Johnny?
It does sort of seem like he might have an unfair advantage. Remember, if he beats out our secret agent's time, the Manimal will knock her out of the running. If he beats the pizza man's time, he's guaranteed a spot in the Wipeout Zone.
But look at him, John. He has the power of a puma, grace of a panther, the majesty of a... Oh, I had no idea. He's a birdimal.
Really?
See?
Crystal clear now. After a long, tiring swim, Manimal has climbed back to the top of the food chain.
Oh, our Manimal falls victim to the tropical pain forest.
Manimal popping up like a meerkat there to check for danger. He found it.
Hey, don't feed the Manimal. It makes him cranky. What did I just say? I'm gonna have to post some signs.
Ooh, Alan mad.
Maybe Manimal will channel his anger and propel himself, back into the water.
It's getting tough for Alan.
Sure is, Jill, and it's reflected in his time. He's now fallen behind the pizza man, but is still one step ahead of our secret agent.
After that mudslide, Manimal a bit unsteady. Oh, yeah, he has made it to the final platform, though, Johnny. Time 5:50, meaning the Manimal has knocked Secret Agent Kim out of the running and sent our pizza man to the Wipeout Zone. We still have one contestant to go. That's new mom Jill Facer.
Wow, she's full of energy.
Yeah, and remember, Johnny, this is a woman who gave birth to a 9-pound son just 3 months ago, and here she is on the jungle gym.
So it's the Manimal versus the new Mominal. If she can beat his time of 5:50, she'll be the only woman going to the Wipeout Zone.
Nice work there, getting through that hoop, getting herself back up now for a go on that first plank. With the tiger claw saying bye-bye, baby.
Bananas!
No, that was a snake. And this is our rug pull. Oh, it'll take more than that to knock this new mom down.
Well, that should do it.
Yeah, but it's gonna take a lot more to keep her down.
Well, that Wipeout added some time, but she'll be in good shape if she can get up to her feet here and make it cleanly across our final obstacle.
Yeah, she doesn't want to wipe out here, John. She's too close to the end.
Oh,
mama.
Talk about a painful contraction.
Yeah, that might cause some post-wipeout depression.
Well, she got up quickly and still putting up a very strong time. As long as she can get through these giant tree trunks without another fall, she can make it to the Wipeout Zone, and she's done it.
Congratulations, you're moving on to the Wipeout Zone.
Are you serious?
I knew you would. I knew
Oh
it.
my God.
I knew it.
And now we have our final 4 moving on to the Wipeout Zone, and they are Pizza Man Rick Collinwood, the Wiggler James Runcorn, Renaissance Man Patrick Bailey, and new mom Jill Facer. The Wipeout Zone, which tonight is covered completely in foam.
We will start with the catapult. After catching air and splashing down, contestants then swim over to our second obstacle, the spin cycle. Exiting takes a well-timed jump onto this platform.
Next, it's the triple threat. 5 swinging arms intent on sending you for a swim. After that, contestants must try to make their way across the rib rig. They've got to run across as many ribs as possible in order to land closer to the last leg of the journey, the gauntlet.
The spiked whackers attack first, followed by the troubling arms and dangerous, and it's a short leap onto the finish platform.
3 guys and 1 gal remain. First up in the zone tonight, Pizza Man Rick Collinwood. Jill's down on the field with him right now.
Are you nervous about this behind you?
Absolutely.
This is good, by the way. Here, leave this with me and
Okay.
go to the course. Go get them.
All right, thanks.
Bye. Guys, you want some pizza?
Not me, I have work to do. Let's review Rick's day. Our qualifier tossed around Rick Pizza Man Collinwood like a ball of dough, but he was able to pull himself together on the overdrive and bake up a first-place performance by getting burned a bit on the jungle gym. He is now ready to cut out his own slice of the Wipeout Zone. Our pizza man loaded into the catapult.
All right, kids, this is for you.
Oh, the things we do for our kids, Johnny. Rick, ready for launch. Here it comes. And there There it goes, and he is smoking.
Delivery! The pizza man making a nice controlled entry, and he is already knocking on the door of his next stop, the spin cycle. Tell him how it works, Johnny.
Right, you get in on the left side, get off on the platform on the right side, and try to limit the drama in between. Rick making his way across the bottom of that drum, trips and spit out by the spin cycle.
Yeah, the pizza man gets flipped.
Hard to go across the bottom and outrun the spin cycle, Johnny, on your first shot. But luckily for Rick, that thing slows down on your second go-round.
Makes a run for it, dives, cruising collision with the side of the platform. Now he's on his third try. The drum slowing down now, allowing easier access to the exit platform, and he's out.
There you go. Mercifully, he will move on to the triple threat, but his time approaching 7 minutes. Down instantly, more time lost.
Yeah, even under conventional circumstances, the wipeout zone is going to be a challenge, but tonight, the foam is making visibility difficult and traction a nightmare.
Rick, a much better result on the triple threat there at the 9-minute mark as he comes up to the rib rage. Off he goes and looking very light on his feet.
Almost got about 3/4 of the way across, and that's not bad.
Good news, he gets to swim forward to the gauntlet, but on this last leg of the zone, any wipeout sends him back to the start of the obstacle. Like that, spiked and whacked.
Yeah, they earned their title as Rick is tossed into the water below.
Ready to give it a second attempt. And again, he only gets about a step and a half into the gauntlet and goes down.
Just like pizza, even when they're bad, they're good.
And finally through on his third go, leadoff man in our wipeout zone trying to bring it home in less than 16 minutes.
And gets by on his first try. Outstanding.
I defeated it!
15:47, the time to beat the Wiggler, the first to challenge it. Let's take a look at his super day here on Wipeout.
James Runcorn wiggled his ears and wiggled himself to one of the fastest times on the qualifier. He went into hiding on the Overdrive, but was the first to set up his secret lair on the jungle gym. We'll soon see if our ineffective superhero has what it takes to dominate the wipeout zone.
This is gonna hurt.
I know. Let's see if he can wiggle out of the pack and walk away with $50,000.
Countdown beats taking us to launch. Oh, and our superhero taking flight.
Able to leap tall obstacles in a single bound, the Wiggler makes a hero's entrance and sets out to prove he is super.
How the craziness begins. You're right.
When he says craziness, I'm not sure if he's referring to the spin cycle or the slightly maniacal laugh.
Going for a ride in this foamy drum, casting about for anything to hold on to, any sort of hint of how to get out of there. Two basic options, sprint down low or ride around up top. If he can steady himself on one of those side supports, it'll bring him right around to the exit point. Oh, he loses his grip and slides away.
I'm not getting in. Oh, gosh. Oh, my goodness, I'm so close.
James still giving chase, finally onto that rim, and yes, he has made a successful leap onto the exit platform.
James looks exhausted.
Oh, this stupidest thing I've ever done in my life.
No argument here.
No, but working on a very smart timing.
Luckily, the triple threat grades on a curve.
Amazing shot from those menacing sweeper arms. Now readying himself for another go on the triple threat as he shakes off that thick foam from his feet. On the move, ducking one of those sweeper arms.
You're timed perfectly to screw me up.
Well, it looks like you've cracked the code again, Wiggler. The wipeout zone is all about timing, and those sweeper arms are coming in all directions. Oh, trying to hold on, but no, in again.
So it is back to triple threat square one. James squandering some of that time cushion he earned on the spin cycle. 15:47, the number to beat. Seems to be in sync with those sweeper arms. Yes, perfect.
I'll run as fast as I can. I can catch my breath.
James offering a pre-rib rage alibi, and off he goes.
Oh, he got about halfway across, but again, the whole point of this obstacle is to spend more time on your feet than you do in the water.
That's gonna hit me, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good! I know what's gonna happen. Ah, did I fake it out?
No.
Yeah. Ah! I knew it!
I knew it!
I knew it!
He knew it, John, you knew it, and James knew that you knew it. A rude introduction to the gauntlet, and the spiked whackers aren't going anywhere, but safely past them now at the 11-minute mark.
Sorry, I'm cold and disoriented. I don't know what I'm doing.
He sounds a bit underqualified and overwhelmed by these tricky arms and dangerous. Starting to make his...
Oh, yeah. Love those high-pitched yelps, John. They inspire fear in the hearts of criminals.
So now our pizza man's 15-minute, 47-second time to beat starting to creep up on him here. Oh, a little non-obstacle wipeout there.
Not kidding when I say this is hard. Go.
Just about a minute and a half left. If he wipes out again now, it will be all over for the Wiggler.
Oh, crap. I got foam in my eye.
Complicating matters even further. Now he's got to hit the final platform without being able to see it. Blinded by the foam. A leap of faith, yes!
I am the foam king! I can do anything!
The Wiggler, James Runcorn, has set a new mark to beat, 14:21, but we're only halfway through.
We are halfway through the wipeout zone, and currently the Wiggler, James Runcorn, holds the time to beat, but two more challengers are set to make a run for the money.
Next up, Renaissance man Patrick Bailey. Let's take a look at his trip to the wipeout zone.
House of Capulet!
Renaissance man Patrick Bailey experienced his own dark ages on the qualifier and the overdrive, but brought enlightenment to the jungle gym where he finished first. Now, after a day of wipeouts and the barge one-liners, we'll see what he can do with $50,000 of artistic inspiration. Patrick preparing to launch from the catapult.
Wipeout or not to wipe out? That is the question.
Wiggler on the sidelines with Jill looking for the answer.
The answer is yay. Barely yay.
There's also a chance that answer could change as Patrick hurtles through the air.
Take a look at that again. No stage fright from our Renaissance man as he hams it up on his way into the wipeout zone. Now comes up to the spin cycle.
Step past step. Step past step.
A catchy song, a great show, but not necessarily the right strategy on this obstacle.
Where the devil am I?
Well, if you're upside down in a giant foamy rotating drum, you're probably on wipeout.
I am the Shakespearean Michelin man. Whoa.
He's delusional.
Delusional, but really entertaining. In a terrific fight here with the spin cycle. Oh, he slips down.
No, that stinks.
Stinks for him, but not for the Wiggler as Renaissance man once more under the breach.
Let's go.
Back into the spin cycle, bolting across, jumping out to the platform. No, indeed.
The spin cycle sending our Renaissance man back to the dark ages, and he's gonna have to try it for the third time.
A long day.
And again, Johnny, if there's one advantage to having to do this 3 times, is that the drum has slowed down significantly.
I remember that feeling right there.
Oh.
Jill and the Wiggler sharing a poignant moment there while the Renaissance man continues to battle the spin cycle. At the edge, dropping down, and finally he's made it.
How are you feeling right now about your time?
It's too early to be cocky.
Patrick dealing with the triple threat now. Oh, vicious.
Oh.
Now I'm feeling better.
Now you can be cocky.
The Renaissance man gets absolutely brutalized.
Really pinballed around. His time also taking a beating. Nearly used up 10 minutes, and the majority of the wipeout zone still to go. Second pass through the triple threat. Onto that third turntable. Safely through. Now it's time for the rib rage. Looking very good early.
No!
Oh, he takes it in the face on one of those ribs, but he did get further across than his other two competitors, and that should help him make up some time on his swim to the gauntlet.
Very well, Mike. The choice is yours. I will either let you... No!
Patrick trying a little sweet talk, but a wipeout by any other name would smell as sweet.
Patrick's Midsummer Night's Dream down to its final 30 seconds. Makes it over to the arms and dangerous.
How you doing? There's a logic to this.
Yes, there is. Oh, he's down and he's done, Johnny.
John, that's going to end Patrick's wipeout day. Any final word for the folks at home?
I'll be back again to beat you.
Yeah, sure you will.
And that brings us to our final contestant and the only woman here in the wipeout zone.
Just 3 months after becoming a new mom, Jill Facer beat every other woman on the course today and nearly all the men. Her perseverance has taken her all the way to the wipeout zone, where she hopes to bring home $50,000 to her bouncing baby boy.
And there's Jill loaded into the catapult.
I think I'm gonna pee my wetsuit.
Good thing no one's going swimming in that water after her. Here it comes.
Whoa, that is not the kind of thing you find in parenting handbooks.
Yeah, John, if she's this good now, imagine when she was pregnant.
Coming up now on the spin cycle, and this thing is a load. It has bullied all who entered it tonight. The foam and the rotation, a staggeringly difficult combination.
And that drum is spinning fast, which means so is Jill.
Kidding time is over, Jill. The 3 men before her eventually made it out. Quickly up to and over the edge.
Oh my goodness.
And the Wiggler has a reason to be worried. They both got across on their first try, but she did so a whole lot faster.
Already on that second turntable of a triple threat. Oh!
still impressed.
Well, she's earned the Wiggler's respect, John. A quick wipeout on one of those sweeper arms, but she is back to the beginning. Time continues, but she has still got 10 minutes to complete the zone.
Watch her go, Johnny. Jill already to the third turntable. Glancing blow off the head there. Again, well done, and she is off to the rib rage. Here she goes. Oh, and down she goes.
Yeah, she's wiping out for two now. She got about halfway across, so she's gonna have to swim over to the start of the gauntlet in that cold, foamy water.
Jill does not appear anxious to try the spiked whackers.
Oh!
You can see why. Still has almost 6 minutes to get that money, though.
I have no idea how to do this!
Jill baffled by the arms and dangerous.
One step in, and she is driven into the water again, forced to make that swim all over.
Our new mom making an incredible run, now looking for the pattern of the arms and dangerous. Ducking and moving. One wrong step could end it.
No.
Spotter trouble with that final arm. Incredible, though. One last leap to vanquish the Wiggler. She has done it, Johnny, the mother of all victories.
Jill, you just won $50,000. You just won Wipeout. Congratulations.
She's a new mom, Johnny. She is my new hero as well. Mama bringing home the bacon to them.
And when Mama's happy,
Everybody's happy.
you got it. That's going to do it for us. Please join us next week when 24 new contestants take on some crazy new obstacles. And also, don't forget to tune in for the World Cup 2010 on ABC and ESPN. Until next time, America, I'm John Anderson.
And for our colleague Jill Wagner, I'm John Henson saying good night and big balls.
Wipeout, yeah!
It's that time, America. What goes up must wipe out. Wipe out!
And wipe out they will, as 24 competitors fall headlong into a battle for $50,000 on the world's largest and most extraordinary obstacle course. We'll see magnificent falls, sensational tumbles, and astonishing spills. Only our mightiest four will advance to the most challenging obstacle course of all, the Wipeout Zone. The epic competition begins now. One will become a champion, but all will wipe out.
The worst idea of my life.
Hello, America, and welcome to Wipeout. I'm John Anderson here with John Henson. And Johnny, my friend, a great day for Wipeout.
Yada, yada, yada. It is time to head to the top of the course, my friends, like now, because we have the most good-looking, handsome, and good-looking contestant ever. Me! Check it out. It's Activision's new Wipeout video game on Nintendo Wii, and it's in stores now. Watch me kill it on the sweeper trees, Anderson. I rock! Even in virtual reality, Henson's got it. Oh, yeah, my friend. Do I know my way around a banana hammock or what?
You certainly do, John.
Hello, Sucker Punch. Let's see if you can handle my +10 machismo points. Yeah,
Let's see how you handle this one.
Oh, motivated. No way, how did that happen?
Multiplayer. Two can play at this game, Johnny.
Literally.
Speaking of which, we have multiple players ready to go in our game today, right now. Let's see what they'll face in this week's qualifier. It'll start with the Topple Tower.
They are back and more topply than ever.
Then it's on to the Sucker Punch.
I'd hate to meet them in a dark alley or a brightly lit beam.
That's followed by the Big Balls, plus the Motivator.
Better than Tony Robbins.
Next, it's the Biker Bars.
Expect plenty of road rash.
And finally, the Fling set.
It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that fling.
All right, my friend, now let's begin the process of narrowing our field of 24 down to 12, and our first real contestant raring to go. Here's Winnie Joe.
Essential dogma of biology is DNA is transcribed into RNA is translated to proteins. Go Vikings!
Crazy lady said big confusing words, John. Hold me.
I'm gonna pass on that. Let's see what the third member of our Wipeout team, Jill Wagner, found out about this brainy contestant.
Winnie, I don't like science.
That's because you've never had a good science teacher.
And how would you make science fun?
In my class, we do frog dissections.
Oh, so you kill animals to make science fun.
Pretty much, pretty much.
Why don't we just round up some squirrels here? Maybe we can make science fun.
Check out those glasses, huh? Looks like Winnie's been double-blinded by science.
Well, wait till she gets an eye full of the intelligent design of our topple towers.
Oh, I think she forgot to factor in the law of gravity. The central dogma of the topple towers, as scientists transcribed to inertia, is translated to, oh dear Lord, I'm falling.
Really? Again?
Yeah, consider it topple towers squared.
Oh, listen to a mad scientist, John. It is alive!
Our mad scientist examining the sucker punch now.
Oh my goodness.
I think Winnie's worried about getting dissected. Oh, right in the thorax. The sucker punch turns Winnie into a lab rat.
Oh, I love mud, water, and soil in a perfect colloidal mixture.
Last time I had a colloidal mixture, I woke up in Reno with one kidney.
Oh my God, it's the big red ball.
Winnie collecting data now on the big balls. Color red, aggressive.
Yeah, I think she just applied science to her face.
Hey, now it's biker bar time. Probably not the safest place for a science
I
nerd.
don't think my mitochondria have enough energy for me to do this.
Oh, I'd be willing to bet you can catch mitochondria in a biker bar. I did.
Couldn't even get past the bouncer, John.
Yeah, I think that ball rearranged her DNA.
Our mad scientist has made it to the final obstacle. It's the fling set. She'll have to run across to the finish platform while avoiding these two menacing swings. And if she wipes out here, Johnny, she has to swim to this alternate finishing spot to stop her clock.
Winnie Joe, this is easy. It's science. Just science.
Oh, really, Jill? Science is a merciless 2-ton swinging arm of pain? Oh, talk about making science fun.
I have a feeling her mitochondria are going to be feeling that tomorrow.
All right, big-worded science teacher, you did it. Now, what fancy pants word do you want to throw at us?
Yay.
Oh, hey, I know that one.
Right back where we started is Ashley Coleman, who loves the mall so much she got a job there. Oh!
Wait, let's go.
We can tell. And sweet niblets, that chick got filleted out.
Our self-described mall rat going for a second set of topple towers now. Who doesn't love the 2-for-1 offer? What's with all the counting?
I don't know, maybe she's just taking inventory before she lands flat on her Cinnabons.
Ashley the mall rat browsing her way over to the sucker punch.
I haven't seen a fight like this since they opened the doors on Black Friday. Oh, these punches are priced to move, Johnny, and everything must go.
Mall rat looks like she could really use an escalator up to the big balls, Johnny.
Uh-oh, she's loitering. You know what that means.
We're motivating.
Oh my God, she goes, ah! And then she landed on the ball and she was like,
Jill Wagner, folks. They don't call her the best sideline reporter in the business for nothing. She speaks mall rat, Johnny. I was all, and the big balls were all, whoa, this guy's all that and a bag of chips. Ooh, color me bad.
Johnny, that's Abe and Vincent. Jill got the straight dope on this homie earlier.
you look kind of colorful. I like in this hat.
Word up. Thank you.
Word, man.
Right on.
All right. Did you just get off the set of like
Saved by the Bell?
Break Into Electric Boogaloo?
Or that.
Yes,
Word up, man. Word up.
Funky Fresh Aben about to rap battle the fling set. Ooh, forget the running man. Aben does the falling man.
Now that was fresh.
Oh, hammer time. The fling set can touch this, and it did. All right, who's the next member of today's Funky Bunch?
33-year-old Michelle Marshall, who should feel right at home at the biker bar, and Jill discovered why.
What's the most extreme thing that you've ever done?
I race motocross.
Okay, so Wipeout's probably not going to be such a big deal for you.
No, not really. Nope. I think I can handle it.
Famous last words, sister.
Biker Babe opening the throttle, gives it a little gas, and chokes.
Biker Bar tosses Michelle out. Probably not a good day to violate the helmet law.
Biker Babe idling there at the fling set.
I can do it.
You can do it. Yes, you can.
Her optimism is so cute. Oh, and so misguided.
The curtain blocks the view of our Biker Babe, and she takes a serious digger into the drink.
Stick a torque in her, John. She's done. Well, for now. Who's next?
This is for you, Tina!
Whoa, sweet niblets. That is a spectacular head of hair. Tell me who this is immediately.
Meet Gary Shields from Atlanta, Georgia.
Really sweet niblets.
And I think it's quite obvious he's a Tina Turner fan. Yo, Topple Towers love you, baby. So do we.
Well, that's what you get for running the course in stilettos, Johnny. Whoa, what's with a Thunderdome?
Where's my wig?
That was a wig? It's like I can't believe in anything anymore. Oh, well, except for Wipeout. You see, I believe in big ball bashing, sucker punch smashing, biker bar thrashing, and yes, fling set mashing wipeouts. But what I believe in most is topple tower tumbling. It's the most magical stunt of the day. It's got a better cash reward than the Tooth Fairy. It's scarier than monsters under the bed. And it makes more special deliveries than the Easter Bunny. Or my Nana. She's a mail
carrier, yeah, we know.
Okay, true story. Who's delivering the next Wipeout? Jill?
No,
Oh my God, Jill. Who's that behind her? Jill, turn around. There's a sinister squat man behind you.
Johnny, I don't think she can hear us.
Jill, turn around. Oh my God, John, I can't look, I can't look.
Johnny, what? She's fine. It's just our next contestant, horror film fan Brian Buckley.
Oh, without the mask, he's kind of like a hairless teddy bear, which, by the way, is my email address.
Johnny, I think our horror fan is more of a scream queen. Sounds a little more Butch and slow-mo, but not much.
Be careful, Brian. The screams are coming from inside the topple towers.
Get out of the topple towers, man.
Whoa, this horror fan just got Blair Witch slapped by the topple towers.
I think you're right, Johnny. I think Brian's quitting.
Too cold? What a Halloweenie.
Oh, guys, I guess that Brian's decided to quit. Ooh, it's of course too scary for you.
I'd be careful, Jill. Remember, they left Jason in the water. He came back at the end.
Yeah, I'd hate to be her down at the course all by herself.
Wish you could be out here, guys. It'd be really nice. See you out here. And
Let's go back down to the course with our next contestant, 49-year-old Grandpa John Rogers.
I'm big, I'm fast, I'm far from last. I'm Gramps, and I'm ready to dominate Wipeout.
I think Gramps is off his medication.
Jill, what's with the Giza?
Grandpa, $50,000, what would that buy you?
The main thing I'm going to do is put the money in a college fund for my 2 granddaughters. And then one of my dreams is to open up a flower shop.
Well, did you bring me any flowers today?
Well, my 6-year-old granddaughter told me to, and
And you didn't listen to her?
no, not this time.
Not a good start if you want to get your own flower shop.
Let's see if Gramps can make his flower power pay off.
Oh, whoopsie daisy. Oh, Gramps gets mowed down.
Maybe our flower power Gramps can deliver on the second set of towers.
Dear, in lieu of flowers, he says it with wipeouts.
Gramps up to the sucker punch.
Like roses, the colors of the sucker punch paint have meaning. Yellow is friendship, pink is happiness, and orange... Oh, yeah, well, orange means you're gonna need an ice pack.
Wow, that's tough.
Well, consider it training for the cutthroat world of floral arrangement.
Right now, Gramps has to put the pedals to the metal. It's time for the big balls.
They love me not. Oh, they definitely love me. Gramps gave us a faceplant, and that is the gift that keeps on giving. The big balls are no place for pansies, John.
But the top of the course is a place for a man with a plan, Sean Hughes.
What an amazing vest, John. Is it magic? Whoa! He almost made it across the topple towers. I'm gonna need to order some of those vests for my shuffleboard squad.
Sean and his vest now work in the second set of topple towers.
Well, I've got to find out more about this mysterious man and his magical gear.
Okay, so tell me what's with this vest?
Well, I'm really into safety, and I figured where better could I emphasize my safety net than here at Wipeout.
So is there like bubble wrap all over your house or something?
Oh, you know it.
Yeah.
Lining the walls, especially my stairs.
Do you have cotton floors?
I wish.
So true. Safety first.
Safety first, Sean can't be too serious about safety. He's taking on a biker bar.
Try this at home!
No, do it here. That way we can film it and embarrass you on national television.
No!
Ooh, safety first, Sean shows us the jump, tuck, and fall technique. That actually seems unsafe.
Speaking of safety, there is no safer way to play Wipeout than in the comfort of your own home, which is great for protecting my sensitive skin from things like fresh air and sunshine. Now I get to play you, John Anderson. Up next, folks, Captain No Fun John Anderson. Check it out, huh?
That guy's terrible.
That guy's you.
Why don't you quit playing? We have a show to do. We gotta move forward.
What, is it the nickname? How about athletic supporter?
Was that necessary?
All right.
Let's check in on a real contestant, please.
What's all this about, Johnny?
That's Chelsea Robbins. She's a bird scientist.
An ornithologist? I love ornithology.
You are a strange bird, Henson. Chelsea, migrating to the first set of topple towers.
Wow!
Terrific stuff.
Holy red-tailed weed eater! She made it across, the first one today.
Oh, but she gets her wings clipped on the second set, Johnny.
You know, Jill had a hen party with Chelsea earlier.
Who's this on here?
This is my bird nerd, which is definitely embodies me. I'm a super bird nerd.
I got the same shirt, a size smaller.
What's your favorite bird?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
I'm gonna go with the barn owl.
What's the scientific name?
Oh, me.
I don't remember that one.
No!
Striga, something or other.
Striga's hippopotamus.
Totally.
The barn owl is Tyto alba. Stay in school, kids.
Chelsea, the bird nerd, flapping over to take on the fling set.
Oh my goodness, holy frijoles!
Ah, the Frijoles maximus, a large flightless bird from South America.
Oh, the bird nerd, neither a wing nor a prayer.
She ran into that curtain like it was a clean window, Johnny.
Chelsea swooping in, though, with an impressive time of 3:54.
Whoa, is there another owl on the course?
No, Johnny, we have saved the best for last, our 1,000th Wipeout contestant.
1,000 contestants!
The lucky guy is Quan Pham, who is handling the honor, as you can see, with all the dignity it deserves.
Jill, tell us about this unique snowflake.
Looks like he's not done dancing yet.
Oh, boy, slapping it.
Quan, are you single?
Yes, I am.
No!
I'll take anybody. So, you know, women, plants, anything.
So,
Keep it,
really picky.
Very picky. Yeah.
Creepy. So I'll date any Quan as a serial dater. Literally. He'll date cereal. No! And now he's soggy.
Well, I'll tell you this, Johnny. I'll date any Quan is truly 1 in 1,000. Now Quan looking for some action from the sucker punch.
Goes for the handhold. No! Should have bought the sucker punch dinner. Oh! Clear rejection, John. But Quan not picking up on the signals, and he makes it.
Wow, the sucker punch clearly saying no, but Quan means yes, and he's moved on to the big balls.
Hello, big red ball.
Hello, little green Quan.
Hey, Motivator gives him a little slap for being fresh, but it didn't faze him. On to that last one. He conquers this, too.
Ladies are gonna love that. No, but not that. Gets a love tap from the biker bar, something he's used to doing himself.
Quan quickly back to his feet and...
Oh! I'll date any Quan to get shot down by the biker bar. You gotta give him credit, John. That's only the second time he's wiped out today.
Quan Pham now making a pass on the swing set. No!
Denied. I'll date any Quan had a quick summer fling with our fling set.
But Quan will get a second date with the Wipeout course as he moves on to the next round, along with Mall Rat Ashley Coleman, Funky Fresh Aben Vincent, and Biker Babe Michelle Marshall.
Also moving on is Flower Power Gramps, John Rogers, Sean Safety First Hughes, and Bird Nerd Chelsea Robbins. Our qualifier took us from a double dozen down to 1 dozen. Among our remaining contestants, I'll date any Quan Pham, Mall Rat Ashley Coleman, and Funky Fresh Aben Vincent.
Along with Gary, Tina Turner Shields, Flower Power Gramps John Rogers, and the Bird Nerd Chelsea Robbins.
You know, John, I used to be in the rap game.
Of course you were.
Yeah, in junior high, I was assistant vice treasurer of the rap club, but my prep school cut the funding. Boy! The next obstacle.
The Overdrive.
All right, tell them how it's done.
Contestants will start on this 10-foot-high platform. They must enter the steering wheel in the green spot, exit off the red spot, crossing one of 3 obstacles to the finish. But they have to avoid our windshield wipers, and if they wipe out or go under one of the sweepers, they have to go back and start it all over. For 6 contestants to make it through, move on to the next round. So let's get right down to the pictures, descriptions, and accounts.
John, what a brave-looking bunch of contestants we have today.
You guys, is anybody else really scared?
You spoke too soon there, Johnny.
My heart's pounding.
Okay, guys, here we go.
Funky Fresh Aben in the hizzy. He's getting all up in the Overdrive's grill, and he makes it to the center. Oh, are we trying to clean the funk off of Aben?
That's nice, yes.
No, Johnny, that's just a bonus gift for our contestants, slippery foam. Safety first, throwing caution to the wind, making a run for it.
Ooh, the sweeper tries for a 3-fer, but none down so far.
Scratch that and scratch Flower Power Gramps, followed by 1 low-riding hog. Funky Fresh Aben ventures from the center. John, is that what the kids call fly?
No, I don't think so. Oh, that is.
Tina leaps in tandem with Biker Babe onto the green. Oh!
Tina gets turned upside down.
And the Biker Babe's down, too. I'll date any Quan makes a desperate attempt to get into the action.
Which is not unusual for him.
Flower Power Gramps, not content to be a wallflower anymore, takes off from the center, and he's there.
I'll date any Quan, however, is under and out. It's springtime, and Bird Nerd has answered the call of the Overdrive.
Talk about full service, Johnny. Now our contestants getting a wash.
Bird Nerd!
Flower Power Gramps goes tiptoeing through the tulips. Oh, he gets boutonniered.
Safety first is on the green, obeying the Overdrive's every rule, and he makes it to the middle.
Funky Fresh Aben is trying to jump his way to the middle, and he makes it. John, safety is important.
Watch out!
And there are 4 rules that every safety-conscious person should follow.
Watch out!
It's always important to keep a cool head.
Watch out!
Know where the exits are.
Watch out!
Don't test electrical sockets with a fork.
Oh, watch out!
And always watch out for low-flying bird nerves. Ooh, dirty bird. Oh, for that you get another bird back. Meanwhile, back at the ramp, Tina is working those gorgeous gams trying to get back to the center.
He makes it and turning up the heat on the competition.
Oh, he is acting like a girl half his age.
Bird Nerd has flown the coop and she's looking for a place to nest.
She is cuckoo for sweeper on.
Still, though, nobody has made it to the finish platform.
Hold on.
What?
Nothing.
I'm confused. I don't know where to go.
Then allow me. Enter on green, exit on red. Don't let the sweeper bar go over your head.
Mallrat scurries up for another run at the center.
Eesh.
Have her mom pick her up out front. She is ready to go home.
Safety first, Sean staying in the crosswalk. He is headed for the clearly marked exit. Ooh, a bit of a speed bump there. Off the unstable table to the finish. This guy had the best time in the qualifier, and now Sean the first to move on here.
Flower Power Gramps trying to join the garden party at the finish line, but looks like he's going to be pushing up Daisy. You know what I like about Funky Fresh Aben?
What's that?
He likes big jumps.
And you cannot lie.
Oh, he's down, but he is too legit to quit. Oh, and now he's got a round thing in his face. John, I do believe, yes, he's sprung.
Funky Fresh Aben comes in right behind safety first Sean. That leaves 4 spots open for the wipeout zone.
All right, I got 2 fellas over here. Where's my lady?
Mallrat flies out of there like she's trying to beat the crowd at 20% off glamour shots.
Jumps to the unstable table and count her in for the next round. Strike a pose.
Just 3 spots left, and Tina Turner is trying to private dance his way into one of them. He is heading backwards towards the green, but Bird Nerd cries foul, sending Tina right back to where he started.
How scary.
Speaking of scary, I'll date anyone trying to make a match with the finish platform. On our green ball, a leap away from a date with Destiny.
Oh, that's Quan down and 2 more to go. Fantastic, John.
Oh.
Can't imagine why he has trouble finding a date.
Well, this time Tina's headed in the right direction.
Oh, but he is rolling down the green ball.
2 spots left, and Flower Power Gramps is still in bloom, refusing to wilt under the pressure, avoiding all those thorns.
Holy gourmet gift basket, John. He's gonna make it. Throw in some baby's breath and wrap him up. He is moving on.
I made it!
I know. Stop yelling at me.
John, how can biker babes see through all that goop?
Oh, can't. Just 1 spot left, and Tina Turner is going for it. Queen of rock and roll attempting to be the queen of the overdrive, and he's got it. It's a good thing he grabbed the last spot, Johnny.
Why is that, man?
Because that is a hard act to follow.
Oh no! Captain Helen's is erupting from my butt.
That's perfectly normal.
You're all moving on.
And let's check our leaderboard. First, we have Sean Safety First Hughes, Funky Fresh Aben Vincent, Mallrat Ashley Coleman, I'll Date Anyquan Pham, Flower Power Gramps John Rogers, and Gary Tina Turner Shields.
These 6 will be moving on to the next round, but only 4 will get a shot at the wipeout zone and $50,000.
The Overdrive took us from 12 contestants to 6 in our last round.
Alas, thine is a bitter, bitter pill. Surely you joust.
Jest?
Just what?
Just 6 people remain, and here they are. Sean Safety First Hughes, Funky Fresh Aben Vincent, Ashley Coleman the Mallrat, I'll Date Anyquan Pham, Flower Power Gramps John Rogers, and Gary Tina Turner Shields. That is a terrific hat.
By my troth, we journey hither to the land of medieval Wipeout.
Okay.
The medieval Wipeout consists of 4 stages. Contestants will start with a sprint across the rack, but they'll also have to be aware of the ring of armor, the joust, and the mace ball. They must make it over the bouncing drawbridges, through the royal rug pull, and finally past the wicked step spires to the finish. And forsooth, beware my knight and my lady, raining down terror with medieval produce.
And the whole point of the exercise, of course, is that the 4 fastest times move on to the wipeout zone. So how about we just get down to the action, huh? Our first nobleman, Gary Tina Turner Shields.
What the? Hi, be nice to me.
Let's see if those nerves get the best of him, huh? He is off and on the rack.
Oh, the cabbage. Watch out, my liege.
Rough start, but he is under that mace ball, and now it's the bouncy bridges.
Oh, Tina takes the plunge. Fortunately, without Ike this time.
But unfortunately, that swim over the next obstacle took its time on Tina's clock.
Oh, he was rolling on the rug pull.
Tina, over to our next challenge, but those swims really eating up time. And he's going for another one.
Come on, Gary.
I can't.
Don't give up. Yes, you can, Gary. You are simply the best.
Tina known for the legs that just won't quit. The question is, will they be fast enough?
His time already over 11 minutes, but really it all depends on what kind of performances we get from the other contestants.
No! Tina hit by the hot tar.
He did stop the clock. His number, 11-11.
Tina's trial is over now. All he can do is hope that time holds up.
Time now to see how flower-powered Gramps John Rogers handles this thing.
Flower power!
Woo! He's gonna fall.
Well, I hope so, or we don't have a show.
We're putting him on the rack first, Johnny.
Go Gramps is right.
Yeah, it's quite a strong showing from our flower-powered Gramps.
One might even call it pungent, John.
Oh!
When he gets his stems cut by the joust, what incarnation is he doing?
Since he didn't make contact with a bouncy drawbridge, he actually has to try this all over again.
Whoa, can flower-powered Gramps just get pelted with vegetation? It's like throwing an egg at a chicken. But he's up and he's onto the bouncing drawbridges.
Yeah.
Oh, and into the moat.
Flower-powered Gramps making excellent time through each obstacle here. Now he's up to the royal dodge pole. Oh, uprooted there, but he stays on. He's up over the joust. Oh, into the weeds.
Yeah, flower-powered Gramps fell flat on his iris.
Ah, not on the head.
Flower-powered Gramps still way ahead of Tina Turner's time as he makes his way up to the wicked step spires. There's that hot tar again.
Flower-powered Gramps with his sights on the wipeout zone. Whoa, ring around the rosy, but the clock won't stop until he plants his feet.
And flower-powered Gramps comes in at an impressive 4:56, just destroying Tina's time.
I don't think our knight and wench are through making enemies here in Wipeout.
And for their next foe, we have our front runner for the day, Sean Safety First Hughes.
Get on board the safety bus. Woo!
That's right, kids. So hop on board the Magic Safety Bus, buckle your seatbelts, and get ready for a slow tour of the medieval era. On your right, you'll see an angry knight hurling vegetables. Talk about stranger danger, and if you look to your left, you won't see a medieval joust coming to knock you off the rack.
But if Safety Sean can beat flower-powered Gramps' time of 4:56, he'll clinch a spot in the wipeout zone.
He's flying, though.
Yeah, he was the first to fall off the rack, but he is a quick swimmer and already up to the bridges and not wasting any time. No!
He should have looked both ways before crossing the bouncing drawbridges.
His safety vest, Johnny, barely hanging on. Look at it. It has seen better days.
Oh, it's okay to watch, Jill. Here, take a look in super slow-mo. You gotta love the modern world, Johnny.
Oh, no. His safety vest came off. I don't know how this is going to work.
He's a full minute ahead of flower-powered Gramps. This guy has dominated everything we put in front of him today. Yo!
Doing so good.
With that fall, we have an upset brewing. Flower-powered Gramps beating the most dominant player of the day.
Safety first doused with that hot tar and looking exhausted as he gets dragged back. Remember, contestants have to complete this stage in order to finish their run.
He's not going to beat Gramps, but he can still stop the clock if he just stands up now. And he is done, finishing with a time of 5:13.
That means flower-powered Gramps John Rogers will be moving on.
Jill.
So tell me, how do you think you did?
Horrible.
Why? Why do you say that?
I lost the safety vest and went downhill from there. I'm lost without it. I need my vest.
Well, if there's one person who can find you that safety vest on sale and in your color, it's our one and only lady-in-waiting, Mall Rat Ashley Coleman. Wasn't it the mall rats that caused the bubonic plague, Johnny?
Even if they didn't, our course certainly putting up a good effort to exterminate her. But if Ashley can beat Sean's safety first time of 5:13, she'll clinch a spot in the wipeout zone. Oh, look out!
What a scream.
Yeah, it sounded like she was being put through some medieval torture. My work here is done, Anderson.
Mall Rat not as strong a swimmer as our earlier contestants. Oh!
Jill is speechless yet again. Now, that's what I call a damsel in distress. What's going on?
Because I don't know. She's just hiding from the night and the winch, and she's wasting a lot of time.
She's already passed the times of flower-powered Gramps and safety first. The Mall Rat finally braving that barrage from above. More trouble as Mall Rat gets hit with that hot tar. Oh, but she slides off.
Since she pulled her face out of the stone, she gets to be king.
Long live the Mall Rat.
Or fast move the Mall Rat if she wants to record any kind of competitive time. And it's 9:14. Not enough to guarantee her a spot in the wipeout zone, but she is ahead of Tina Turner, so there's hope.
That means flower-powered Gramps John Rogers and safety guy Sean Hughes will be moving on.
Our next competitor, Funky Fresh Aben, is down with Jill.
You smell that? Is that you?
I thought it was you. I'm
What
sorry.
is that? You thought it was me?
I didn't want to be rude.
God.
I guess Aben is a little more funky than fresh. You know what I'm saying, Johnny?
All he has to do is beat Mallrat's time of 9:14 to guarantee his spot in the zone.
Wow, Aiden's just flying through this.
Yeah, he's putting in a kingly effort, and he has made it to the drawbridge. Oh, mace to the face.
Funky Fresh Aben's jump looking spot on, but then the mace was up to no good. That was bad for him.
On to the royal rug pull. Oh, and that mace again.
9:14 the time to beat, and Aben going through at record pace. Oh, he's looking pretty jiggy with it. Funky Fresh Aben now aspiring to excel on the spires. He's been playing second fiddle to safety first Sean all day, but ignoring the tar, and he is finishing in a remarkable time of 2:16.
Kneel and be knighted, my worthy friend.
Hey, Aben, you're moving on to the wipeout zone.
So with the new best time of the day, Funky Fresh Aben is Wipeout Zone bound. Tina Turner's eliminated, and our mall rat still has a chance to make it to the zone. So the final Wipeout Zone spot is in the hands of I'll Date Any Quan fam, our 1,000th contestant.
Let's see if Quan's gonna be lucky.
It's not a word I'd use for someone entering our medieval Wipe-A-Lot. There's the mall rat's time to beat. If I'll Date Any Quan can do it in less than 9 minutes and 14 seconds, he'll be moving on to the Wipeout Zone. If not, then that spot belongs to the mall rat. And Quan getting tripped up quite a bit here, but he is onto the bouncing drawbridges. Oh, manages to keep his balance. Oh, unbelievable. I'll Date Any Quan falls head over heels, but he is on to our next obstacle.
Watch it there.
Yay, nobody tells our knight to watch it.
Whoa! 1-2 combo. He's finally getting hit on, Johnny.
I'll Date Any Quan is really taking a beating here, Johnny. He is back up for the royal rug pull. Can't swim ahead after that wipeout because he didn't actually enter the obstacle the last time.
Oh, and he has a long-distance relationship with our jousting stick. I'll Date Any Quan may not be able to get a date, but our sweeper arm seems to be attracted to him.
I'll Date Any Quan at the base of the Wicked Step Spires, one stage away from the finish. 4.5 minutes left to beat the mall rat. No! Second look here.
Our jousting stick takes him out for dinner and a drink. I'll Date Any Quan back up to the Wicked Step Spire. Completely misses the tar this time. Whoa! Did that count?
Clearly, both feet landed on the platform, which means I'll Date Any Quan beats out Mall Rat with a time of 6:07. So our 1,000th contestant will move along with Sean Safety First Hughes, Flower Power Gramps, John Rogers, and Funky Fresh Aben Vincent.
24 show up in the morning with dreams of glory, but only 4 can make it to the Wipeout Zone.
Which tonight is made up of the following stages. It starts with the catapult, flying through the air and splashing down. They'll swim over to our second obstacle, the spin cycle. Contestants go for a ride in this giant foamy drum. And once across, they'll have to make a perfectly timed jump onto the exit platform.
And then it's on to the triple threat. 3 platforms of sweeper trees trying to send you for a swim, followed by the rib rage, where contestants must run across as many ribs as possible in order to land closer to the last leg of the journey, the gauntlet.
Which begins with the spiked whacker. And after they've struck, it's a run through the arms and dangerous and onto the finish platform to stop the clock.
4 contestants remain, but only 1 will walk away with the $50,000. Up first, I'll Date Any Quan.
Oh, yeah.
Let's review Quan's trip to the zone. Our 1,000 contestant Quan fam was single and looking for love in all the wrong places. After a lovely first date with our qualifier, he showed us he was ready to commit. After a tough stretch on the Overdrive and Wipe-A-Lot, we'll see if this relationship has what it takes to go all the way. And now the time is upon us once again. Our fabulous 4 against each other, against the Wipeout Zone for $50,000. Quan fam asking for a little help from the Wipeout gods.
Whoa! A huge launch and an even bigger belly flop.
Not showing any ill effects from that landing as he hits the spin cycle. Tonight, that thing filled with heaping mounds of foam. Quan checking it out, leaping right in. Oh, ricocheted off the side there.
Yeah, it's so difficult, John. The foam weighs you down. It's impossible to see. Oh, little confetti cannon going off to celebrate tonight's Wipeout Zone.
Quan just can't seem to solve this rotating riddle. On the side, up top, sliding over. Finally has things under control, easing toward the exit platform. Very casually just crawls out.
Wow.
Just over 2 minutes, and he heads off to the triple threat.
Quan getting drilled by the water hose, distracting him, making traction a problem.
Takes a little nudge there from a sweeper arm, staying on that second table.
Well, as far as he knows, that nudge is affection.
He is now onto the final platform. Sucker punch, big ball, spin cycle, yeah, and now the triple threat. The obstacle Quan is beaten. But now he has to take on the rib rage. Run fast, run soft, Johnny. Quan rolling early. Oh, and he's finally gone down in the zone.
Yeah, he made it about 6 ribs in, but a slight misstep sent him right down into the water.
That is his first wipeout, which means he's putting up a fantastic time, but he still has to finish it off with a run through the gauntlet. First on the menu, spiked whackers. Oh, he eats it, Johnny, right down into the water again.
Yeah, Quan just tried to fake it out. Never a good move on this obstacle, John.
Right back up for a second attempt on the gauntlet. Quan putting up a great time, 6:33 so far. If he can finish it off, he will put a lot of pressure. Whoa! And a misstep and he falls.
Yeah, it looked like he had almost made it past, but it got just enough of his foot to knock him in.
So 8 minutes gone, and now a third try on the gauntlet. He was doing so well, but Quan leaking some serious oil now.
Oh, a brutal shot to the ribcage, and Quan is just getting worked over by the gauntlet.
I'll date any Quan up for a fourth gauntlet try. Slim's just eating up the clock. Quan now at the 10:20 mark, and still the arms and dangerous to go.
As we said earlier, John, it's all about finding a pattern, and Quan better figure one out quickly.
Looks like he might actually have it down. Oh, yeah, almost to the final platform. Here he goes. Oh, yikes, still has to get to his feet before that clock will stop. Scrambling, now he's up. And Quan Fan, a time of 10:41, but 6 minutes of that spent on the gauntlet.
Our 1,000th contestant celebrating. Remember, ladies, he's single.
Up next, trying to better Quan's time,
Does not seem safe.
Sean's safety first Hughes.
Let's go.
Let's recap his journey to the zone.
Sean's safety first Hughes completed a speedy inspection of the qualifier and the overdrive, posting the best times of the day. He posted a solid time on the medieval Wipeout and gave it a stamp of approval, sending him safely to the Wipeout zone.
Safety first, Sean, definitely one of, if not the strongest competitor of the entire day. Second to take on the zone here, Quan watching from the sidelines. The time to beat 10:41. Sean in the catapult. Cut the line, Johnny. Yeah!
Whoa! Safety first and face first straight into the zone, setting him up nicely for the spin cycle.
Sean going in feet first, very low risk, now covered with foam.
Yeah, look at him. He's making a mad dash, closing in on the exit platform if he can just keep up his speed. No! A stumble right at the critical moment. That has got to be demoralizing.
Hold on.
Circling the entire way around again, back to the exit platform now. How about a celebration shower? Sean is out of the spin cycle. His time about 15 seconds better than Quan's. Right onto the triple threat, onto the second. Johnny getting sprayed by those water cannons. Oh! A huge hit to the gut.
Oh, you can't avoid what you don't see, and he just got drilled in the midsection.
Quan made it through here on the first try. Back onto that second platform, makes it to the third this time. One more leap will set him up for a run on the rib rage. There you go, now poised for the dash for cash. Slowed a little there, and that's all it takes.
Yeah, you got to protect yourself at all times, but the safety expert face plants right into the rib rage.
Sean needs to make up about a minute to catch and pass Quan. Oh, the spiked whackers took him out.
Yeah, they are so fast and furious, it's almost impossible to cross on your first attempt.
Now for a second try in the gauntlet. Sean, safety first Hughes, no danger there. One obstacle left. Quan's got to be a little nervous. Sean already at the arms and dangerous.
And he has the pattern down already.
Whoa, and he has taken down Quan. It appears Sean has his mojo back. He takes over the lead with a remarkable time, 7 minutes, 24 seconds.
Well done.
Very exciting start to the Wipeout zone, but don't forget, we still have 2 more contestants left to go.
In the lead, we have safety first Sean Hughes, but on deck, it's Flower Power Gramps, John Rogers.
Send me off. I'm ready.
Let's see how Gramps got to the zone.
Flower Power! Flower Power Gramps, John Rogers, made his granddaughters proud today in the qualifier, then stopped to smell the roses on the overdrive, and that almost led to him going home. After storming the medieval Wipeout, he is hoping victory will bloom in the Wipeout zone.
Go, Gramps. Flower Power. Go, Gramps.
It's a battle of safety versus flowers, allowance versus pension. Let's see what happens, Johnny.
Oh, that never gets old. Gramps flying into the zone.
John, it looks like the catapult gave him the senior citizens discount.
Out of the water and onto our next obstacle, the spin cycle, filled with all that foam. Everybody has had some sort of issue with this thing tonight. Gramps falling back down to the bottom, trying to get himself straightened out and steadied, heading back to the top of the drum.
He must have his own strategy plan here.
Coming around to the exit platform, I'm not sure if he has the strength to pull himself out of there.
And he just sort of flops down onto the platform. Oh, now struggling to hang on. Is he gonna slip or stand?
No, I think he got it, yes!
He is on the same pace set by safety first Sean. As he heads to the triple threat, this could be the difference maker.
Oh! Mashing! Woo! Straight shot right to the face. He didn't see that coming.
Flower Power Gramps, giving things here a second try.
Gotta give him credit, John. Flower Power Gramps still has a lot of fight left in him. He's been giving the youngsters a run for their money all day.
You got it.
Sean's anxiety level raising as he watches Flower Power Gramps pushing forward. Oh, right down in the drink, Johnny.
Yeah, he went for it, but only made it about halfway through.
Which means a tough swim over the gauntlet. Right now, he's just a few seconds behind Sean, making his move. Oh, the spiked whackers take Gramps out.
They plucked him straight off that gauntlet.
I know he's getting tired right now.
He's gonna have to run this next one clean, John.
He has about 10 seconds left if he wants to take home the crown. It's improbable, not impossible. 6 seconds at arms and dangerous. He's gonna get one sprint. No, sir!
No, Flower Power Gramps is in the water. His day is done. And safety first Sean is still in the lead, unless Funky Fresh Aben Vincent can beat him.
Let's see how this fly guy got into the wipeout zone.
Funky Fresh Aben Vincent started his morning by getting down with our qualifier. Then he shook things up on the Overdrive and took second place. Now, after a truly impressive time on the medieval Wipeout, he has popped and locked himself into a spot in the wipeout zone.
Yeah! It is showtime for Funky Fresh Aben, and it is fitting that it comes down to these two fellas. They have been the best players all day.
Yeah, safety first bested Funky Fresh in both the qualifier and the Overdrive, but this is the wipeout zone.
With a soaring launch and a superior landing.
Yeah, he got tons of air, but managed to keep his composure and made a nice entry.
Now he is onto the spin cycle. That foam, it looks so nice, but it's really a huge hassle. We have seen from the last 3 contestants just how tricky this obstacle can be. Oh, seeing a slippery slide back down.
Yeah, this thing between the rotating and the foam, it makes it so hard to find your bearings.
Here he is grasping onto one of those side supports. The spin cycle slowing down a bit. Aben coming around, climbing out onto that edge, and a perfectly timed leap onto the exit platform.
Yeah, Sean doesn't like the look of that. Aben, mere seconds ahead of the pace, but now he's onto the triple threat. He is just burning through the zone.
Aben perfect through the obstacles leading up to the rib rage and not slowing down.
Oh, and falls right into the water.
Aben made it through 5 of the 10 ribs. Not the worst of swims to the gauntlet. First taking on the spiked whacker. Oh, look out! Mauled immediately.
Funky Fresh Aben's gonna be left with that not-so-funky fresh feeling.
Only 4 minutes in, still has 3.5 minutes to take home top prize. Only the arms and dangers between Aben and the finish. Oh! Missed the pattern, misstepped, and misplayed.
Funky Fresh Aben takes a hard shot, and that's gonna leave a mark.
So it is back for a 3rd gauntlet attempt. Still has some margin for error, but a wipeout would erase most of that.
Less than 2 minutes now if he wants to take home the cash.
Aben at the arms and dangerous, needs to find that rhythm. Punching down and skirting those spinning arms. Looking great, Johnny. Bringing the funk and the noise. Funky Fresh Aben with a spectacular and winning time of 5:49.
Congratulations, you just won Wipeout. You just won $50,000.
Yeah! Unbelievable finish. John Funky Fresh Aben takes home the victory.
Word. That's going to do it for us, but tune in next week when we have 24 new contestants, a whole lot of new obstacles, and of course, a lot more wipeouts. Till then, I'm John Anderson.
And for our colleague Jill Wagner, I'm John Ensign saying good night and big ball.
It's that time, America. What goes up must wipe out.
It's Ladies' Night, America. 24 women will fight their way toward $50,000. And this ain't your grandmother's obstacle course. We will see magnificent falls, sensational tumbles, and astonishing spills. Only the fiercest 4 women will advance to the most challenging obstacle course of all, the Wipeout Zone. The epic battle for female supremacy begins now. One woman will become a champion, but all the ladies will wipe out.
It's not raining men, but it's raining! Woo!
Hello, America, and welcome to a special all-ladies edition of Wipeout. I'm John Anderson. With me, as always, it's John Henson.
I am so excited for Ladies' Night. You know, John, I have always been a big fan of women. True story. And I don't care who knows it.
Didn't realize you felt so strongly about this.
Oh, yeah? And if any of our obstacles get rough with them, they're going to have to answer to me.
Do you remember that time that you challenged the sucker punch to a fight?
Good point. You're on your own, ladies.
Well, they're also going to have to answer to Mother Nature because there's a huge storm on the course, and braving the elements to bring us the best of coverage, it's the First Lady of Wipeout, Jill Wagner.
Why does it have to rain on Ladies' Night?
You're right, Jill. We'll schedule the natural elements better next time.
Actually, Jill, you should consider yourself luckier than our contestants because they'll be facing not only the weather, but the toughest obstacle course ever assembled. And starting out Ladies' Night, it is our collapsing catwalk.
Work it, girl.
Then on to the sucker punch.
Those fists are made for punching.
Followed by the big balls and the motivator.
And for Ladies' Night, free shots until 9 p.m.
The trampoline sweeper awaits after that.
A new Disney classic, Lady and the Tramp.
And finally, it's last call for big falls in our chick flick.
It's a real tearjerker, my friend.
Our first contestant is at the starting line right now, so let's get things started.
Thunder! Wow, I am so glad I'm not Jill today.
All right, guys, I'm down here with Joyce Marr. All right, so, sorry, the wind's blowing me back a little bit. Okay, so, Joyce, why is it raining?
Because God hates me? I don't know.
We're good, thank you so much. It's great out here, guys, just wonderful.
Jeez, Jill, I hope you're not gonna complain all day long just because it's misting a little bit.
Yeah, easy for you to say, Henson.
Just trying to help.
Toasty up there?
What?
Huh?
Speak up. I can't hear you over the buzz of my space heater.
That's enough, you two. Hey, to start the qualifier, Joyce has to work it on the collapsing catwalk.
Collapsing? Oh!
See, John, the catwalk, it collapses.
Maybe God does hate her.
Unfortunately for Joyce, she has another catwalk to strut across.
Oh, yeah, I really got it.
That's the spirit, Joyce. Pull up those pants and show God who's boss. Oh, right, got it.
Rainy days and collapsing catwalks always get her down.
Now the sucker punch giving Joyce a fresh coat of paint, weatherproofing her for the rest of the run.
Now the gloves raining down on her.
Sucker punch playing weatherman. Today's forecast, flurries.
Man, this rain is relentless as Ladies' Night gets set to step out onto the big balls.
Really? Really? Oh, the most important thing to remember about running the big balls in the rain, don't. She's got to be cold and wet, John. Jill, will you lend her your jacket?
All right, yeah, like sitting up there and wisecracking is all that hard?
Well, sometimes my voice gets scratchy because it's so dry, and I burn my tongue on the hot chocolate.
Yeah, well, as far as Ladies' Night goes, Joyce heading to our trampoline sweeper. In honor of Ladies' Night, we've installed a personal beauty bar for the contestants.
Who's running it, the Joker? Well, that's a perfect time to jump towards a massive swinging bar.
Oh. Hey, she's up trying again.
Oh, she drops like the barometric pressure. Stay in school.
So how much longer is it supposed to be doing this, guys?
Boo-hoo, it's just a little drizzle and a slight breeze.
It's so nice to rain.
See, Joyce doesn't mind, and she's got to maneuver through these 2 swinging pendulums of iron. Oh! Ooh, surprise ending to our chick flick, as Joyce is reunited with the water.
And our rainy day woman getting Ladies' Night off to a thunderous start.
That was like 2 minutes.
It was like 6.
I swear that was like 2 minutes.
Man, I hope women exaggerate that much about everything.
Let's go back to the top of the course where we have avid horse jumper Ashley Andall.
It's hard to jump a horse. They're tall.
Oh! But it's even harder to bound across our catwalk.
Well, she could have used a horse on our course, of course.
Is it hailing?
No, Jill, it's raining cats and horses and paint.
Remember, Ashley, be gentle. No loud noises, no sudden moves. Or the sucker punch will kick you in the teeth.
Why the long face?
So is she a horse whisperer?
No, she jumps horses, John.
Oh, so she's a horse jumperer.
Why don't we see if she's a ball jumper?
Oh. No! She is completely drenched, but surprisingly, still drier than Jill.
Henson, not today.
You always say that. When, Jill? When?
Horse jumper, saddled up for a ride on the beauty bar.
Hi-ho, Ashley, away!
Hey,
Oh, we're gonna have to put her down. Well, Kemosabe, who's our next filly?
Charging up to the big balls is 30-year-old neurology researcher Heavenly Swinson.
Heavenly? Well, she's gonna need divine intervention to get across the big balls.
Sliding. Wait, Johnny. Looks like she's getting some help from above.
How fitting the big balls got their first kiss on ladies' night. Is her name really Heavenly?
Sure is. Jill got the explanation for that earlier.
I'm half Chinese and Irish, and so I was given the name Tian at birth, translate to heavenly.
So, you think you're gonna do heavenly on our course today?
Brought my wings today, so I'm gonna fly across and just raise some hell, though.
All right, that's what I'm talking about.
Heavenly, very little sugar, whole lot of spice.
Oh, hello!
That was awesome!
Agreed. Let's see it again.
For Heavenly, the chick flick turns into a horror movie. Who's next, John?
Well, Johnny, we have Danielle Alders, a real estate agent from Orange County, California.
Ooh, is she on that reality show where the ladies from Orange County fight about money and Chardonnay?
No, Johnny.
Oh, but she is on that really funny reality show where the ladies fight with the big red balls. What's that called again?
Wipeout?
That's it. I get it confused with Cougar Town.
Danielle, our real estate agent of Orange County, ready to face off with the beauty bar now.
Look out! Sorry, I believe in full disclosure.
And here she goes.
Oh, credit crunch. You know, I'd love to be a realtor, John. I've always wanted to get my face on a bus stop.
You know, Johnny, this is a blast. I love ladies' night. You know, the one night when a girl can get all glammed up, feel classy, go crazy on the dance floor.
And the best part of our ladies' night is that the only creep hitting on them is this guy. And this guy. And this guy. And this guy's a swinger. They're the worst.
Let's go back to the top of our course, Johnny.
My bad, I'm shaved, showered, and ready to get dirty!
Hey now, ladies' night is rolling.
Yeah, this is 27-year-old cake baker Andrea Corkhill.
Really? What's her specialty? Birthday cakes? Wedding cakes?
Jill got the scoop on that.
Okay, so Andrea, what do you do?
I make naughty cakes for a living.
Well, you know I want to try. I want to try some. Give me some of that.
Who put the sensor bar over the cake? Move it, I want to see.
I'm feeling naughty already.
I am appalled that Andrea brought such a filthy cake and that I didn't get to see it. Oh, but I'm glad I saw that.
Collapsing catwalk reminding our naughty baker this is family hour.
Yeah, gives her a spanking.
Sucker punch, putting a little yellow frosting on our naughty baker. Takes one to the cake hole.
Well, you have to crack a few naughty bakers if you want to make a naughty cake.
Naughty baker Andrea making great time up to the big balls.
Everyone knows the big balls are a recipe for disaster, but did you know they have a great recipe for upside-down cakes? Oh, that didn't marzipan out.
You know, much like a cake, that Wipeout had several layers of goodness.
You know, I'm a naughty baker, too.
Do tell.
Happily. I had something really risque in the works, but then I remembered this is a family show, so I censored it.
Self-policing is always good. Plus, you want to keep things classy here on Ladies' Night.
Yeah, the other one was, well, it was wrong. So, what's with the whistle? Well, that's not gonna get annoying at all.
This is Holly George, and Jill got the story on her and her whistle.
All right, guys, I've got Holly George down here with me. Holly, what's with the whistle?
I'm a referee for water polo. Go water polo!
Yeah, are you a little bit goofy?
No.
Yes.
No.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, I'm thinking she is.
You sure about that?
I'm pretty sure about that.
Yeah, I'm going with Goofy.
Go get him, Holly.
Forget the whistle. Let's start with a floral catsuit. I'm gonna stick with Goofy.
Oh, major foul. Collapsing catwalk, 4-minute penalty for brutality there.
Underwater, she's still whistling, and it is still annoying.
Now let's wet our whistle over at the sucker punch.
What are you, blind, ref? Oh, sweet Whistler's mother. John, I know it's ladies' night, but you don't wear a whistle on the course like you don't wear a brooch. I learned that the hard way.
You know, if this were water polo, John, the big balls would get ejected for sinking, intentional splashing. Oh, and that. Hey, Holly, what's the call?
Oh, that can't be good.
But maybe whistleblower Holly will have better luck at her beauty bar. Again, the design here, use the trampolines to jump over the sweepers.
Yeah, come on, Holly. Don't blow it. Oh, zoinks. You know, John, I can see why your sport needs a ref. A lot of people don't shut their eyes when they're yelling Marco.
You have no idea what water polo is, do you?
Polo. Hey, who's this lively lady? And why is she quoting Ricky Martin?
Well, that's 18-year-old high school student Kylie Long.
Oh, she bangs, her face into the catwalk.
Well, while Kylie swims on ahead, let's go back and meet our next contestant.
Whoop, I think I hit the rewind button back to Kylie start.
I'm not Kylie, I'm Kendall.
Oh my God, am I seeing double?
Okay, guys, I'm down here with Kendall and Kylie, the Long twins. How are you guys doing today?
Good, Jill.
They talk alike.
What's your favorite color, guys?
Red, Jill.
They think alike.
How do you think you're gonna do on the course?
We're gonna kill it, Jill.
You guys are freaking me out a little bit.
Us too, Jill. Creepy twin Kylie making a freaky good time up to the beauty bar. Oh, she is woman. Hear her wipeout.
Yeah, that's why Lady hates the tramp, Aline.
Kendall's pace a little slower than her sister's so far. At the beauty bar now, halfway across. Little stumble.
Oh, these twins are getting scarier by the minute.
Look, Johnny, they even wipe out the same.
I haven't seen twins this scary since the Olsen.
John, I think it's time for a chick fling.
Is my foot showing?
Yes, it is.
Okay, cool.
Feminine modesty. I don't know why Jill's complaining. This girl's wearing hardly anything.
She's used to wearing skimpy outfits, John. This is Amy Haruna, famous trapeze artist from Tokyo, Japan.
Well, then she'll be able to conquer our chick flick with the greatest of ease.
Oh, to the land of the falling sun.
Yeah, well, it's not as trapeze as it looks.
Well, wipeout's never easy. With this weather, it's made it nearly impossible out here.
By air, fire, water, earth, God is now a warrior birth. This is to all my fellow fabulous females over 50.
What were we thinking, casting Mother Nature?
But even through wind, rain, and falls, the fabulous women of Wipeout have toughed it out.
Seriously, I smell like a wet dog.
Most of them have. Certainly hasn't been a drought of good wipeouts today, John.
Oh, she has been thunderstruck.
Let's see what the forecast is for our last contestant of the day, Lauren Taxa. She talked to Jill earlier.
Hi.
Or tried to talk.
Really?
Wow. I'm a flight attendant on a private jet.
Wow.
Flight attendant, huh? Well, I hope her run's less turbulent than this interview.
Fly Girl's got quite a headwind on the big balls, but she is doing great, Johnny. She's gonna make it across. Awesome. Really earned her wings on that one. Strong contenders for that $50,000, which she says she's gonna convert to airline miles.
That's weird. I'd convert mine to skee ball tickets, but I'm conservative.
Our Fly Girl doing amazing on this beauty bar, too. Oh, so close.
Bye-bye.
Are we done? Can I go home?
Nope.
Can I please? It's cold.
Well, our Fly Girl's on her final approach, just has to get past our chick flick.
Oh, wipeouts in Rodin. Long flight, Lauren, but at least there weren't any crying babies or mother-father snakes.
Our Fly Girl Lauren soaring her way into our next round with a dashing time of 3 minutes and 21 seconds. So she'll be moving on, along with the horse jumper, Ashley Andall, Heavenly Svensson, and the real estate agent of Orange County, Danielle Alders.
Also joining them are Andrea, the Naughty Baker Corkill, Holly George, the whistleblower, and Amy Haruna, the flying trapeze artist.
But they better have their seatbelts fastened, my friend, because they are racing to the overdrive.
That's right. For the first time ever, our wipeouts are testosterone-free.
24 ladies began the quest for 50 grand during the worst weather we've ever seen on our course. And after the qualifier, we are left with 12 females fighting for that cash prize. Among them are Fly Girl Lauren Taxa, Heavenly Svensson, and the real estate agent of Orange County, Danielle Alders.
Also competing are Naughty Baker Andrea Corkill, the whistleblower Holly George, and the twins Kylie.
I'm not Kylie, I'm Kendall.
Well, the Long twins are moving on. Oh, yeah, it's ladies' night, and the feeling is right for Cool and this gang of 12 to start on our next round, the disco competition.
Which we call the Overdrive.
Fine, but I'm going to imagine disco music playing on the car radio with the Overdrive.
Okay, Denny Terrio, then I will fill everybody in on how the Overdrive works. Looks complicated. It's really not. All you have to know is that contestants start on this 10-foot-high platform. They must enter the steering wheel on the green spot, exit off the red spot, crossing one of these 3 obstacles to the finish. They have to avoid our dastardly yellow windshield wipers, and if they wipe out or go under the sweeper bars, they have to head back to the start and do the whole thing over again. The first 6 to successfully cross will move on to the next round.
The other 6 will join me as we boogie till dawn.
No, they won't.
No, they won't.
Let's see how our ladies are doing.
Remind me again, other than annoying me, how on earth this whistle is helping her on this course.
All ladies wipe out.
Yay! All ladies, stop blowing the whistles.
And ladies' night overdrive underway. Whistleblower Holly.
And her whistle.
First contestant to kick it into gear.
Followed by everyone. Oh! Did somebody get the license of that sweeper arm?
Fly Girl Lauren feeling the cabin pressure as she arrives at the middle.
This is a war zone.
Looks pretty miserable down there. Wonder how Jill's holding up.
Gosh, you coddle her, Anderson.
You know, if it's so easy, I'd like to see you down here, John.
Can't. My dermatologist says rainwater isn't good for my pores. Horse jumper Ashley is on, coming around the first turn, but the sweeper arm is hot on her heels. Oh, she is sent to pasture.
Andrea, our naughty baker, sneaking up on the red spot.
Good to know the visibility is still clear down there.
Make sure that sweeper arm doesn't turn her into pound cake. And onto the banana.
Just imagine the size of the pies she could make with that thing. Oh, banana cream.
Fly girl up and searching for open air space.
Oh, that was just about as satisfying as one of those little bags of peanuts.
Our naughty baker back on, and the ladies are flocking to the center of Overdrive en masse.
It's like there's a 50% off sale at the mall. Oh my God, now it's raining from the ground.
No, John, that's a splash of freshness. It's part of the stunt.
I knew that.
Naughty baker with a semi-sweet move to the red spot, and again onto the banana.
Okay, I can't mess up again.
Yeah, slipping on a banana peel once is embarrassing enough.
It looks so easy.
Easy as what? Pie, perhaps? Yeah. So our naughty baker adds a third tier to her wipeout cake as she is moving on to the next round.
Piece of cake.
Hey, naughty baker, you do the buns, I do the puns.
Wow, quite a crowd gathered in the center.
Yeah, it must be book club night, and they're reading something off Oprah's list. That's the only possible explanation.
Or the 50 grand.
Give it a try, girl.
You're right, Fly Girl. It's simple enough. Enter on the green, exit on red. Don't let the sweeper bar go over your head. There's nothing to it.
No. Heavenly is on the road to righteousness. Makes it to that red spot. Headed for the finish.
Oh, they don't call it the unstable table for nothing. But Fly Girl is on a direct non-stop to the red spot, transfers to the unstable table, and she arrives ahead of schedule. That is unheard of these days.
The whistleblower and the real estate agent headed for that prime location, the red spot.
Our real estate agent's bid is denied, but our whistleblower is on the banana. So close, John. Just one leap from the finish.
Johnny, it looks like she lost the whistle.
Oh, thank God.
Diving for the finish. Yeah, next round, here she comes.
And she has found a whole new way to make noise as she punches her ticket to the next round.
That fills half of our spots. 3 more to be had. Twin Kendall is on the bar.
I'm not Kendall. I'm Kylie.
And I'm creeped out again.
These twins obviously are not identical as they take different paths to the red spot. Ugly sibling rivalry.
See if she ever lets you borrow her clothes again. This is obviously a case of good evil twin versus evil twin.
Horse jumper Ashley galloping towards the wire. Down the stretch she comes, sounding the charge. Oh!
But she can't make it over that final hurdle.
Heavenly moving as if carried by angels' wings, Johnny. Onto that unstable table that did her in last time, and it's not happening twice.
No, the angels are trumpeting because this heavenly lady is floating on cloud 9 right into the next round.
Real estate agent appraising the situation as she touches up the red spot. Onto that unstable table, and our real estate agent of Orange County closing the deal on her dream spot in the next round, Johnny. Leaves us only one more opening to fill.
Yeah, and Kylie, Kendall, whoever is off for the finish, and she is not alone. But she is the only one to make it to the red, and then onto the banana.
So it's twin whomever, a few feet from the finish. Oh, only halfway on the finish platform. Needs to pull herself all the way up.
Can she do it with half the strength of she and her sister combined?
Oh.
I think I felt that one. Maybe we're triplets.
One more spot. Who's it gonna be?
Wow, Jill's even getting cranky with a contestant.
It's our horse jumper trying for that final post position in the next round. Jumping that bar. Needs to exit off the red, though. She's there and onto the unstable table and advancing by a nose, John.
On all fours, looking exhausted. But don't tear up that ticket yet. She is going for the trifecta in the next round.
So we have the 6 sophisticated women who will be continuing on in our ladies' night in the next round. And they include Naughty Baker, Andrea Corkill, Fly Girl Lauren Taxa, and our whistleblower, Holly George.
Also moving on, we have Heavenly Swenson, the real estate agent of Orange County, Danielle Alders, and the horse jumper, Ashley Andall.
That was a tough one.
Didn't look so tough from up here.
Our final 6 are finally getting a break from the rain and the storms. The sun has come out. And equally unpredictable as the weather today, Johnny's nowhere to be found. Hey, Jill, what brings you up here?
Hey, Anderson. Well, between the lovely weather outside and Henson ribbing me, I decided it was time for a change.
Good.
It's toasty up here. It's nice.
I'll take that. We're certainly pleased to have you, but what'd you do with my man, John?
Don't worry, I took care of it.
Jill? Jill?
John, what are you doing?
Where's Jill? Is she upstairs in the booth?
Hey, John.
Jill, where's the ice cream bar you told me about? There's no ice cream.
Let's go to the leaderboard.
All righty, we shall do. Our top 6 are Naughty Baker, Andrea Corkill, Fly Girl, Lauren Taxa, our whistleblower, Holly George, Heavenly Swenson, the real estate agent of Orange County, Danielle Alders, and our horse jumperer, Ashley Andall. Jill, it's a brilliant plan. You know, after all the grief John was giving you,
I'm surprised, though, you didn't think of this when it was still raining out.
Yeah, but you know what, Anderson? He's got to deal with something much worse than that now. You know what that is?
I have no idea.
The smells of the Wipeout farm.
Ah, yes. The farm consists of 4 malodorous stages, and they will start with a sprint across our barnyard blocks, then cross our scarecrow planks, through the rug pull, finally past the corn stalks to the fridge.
But they better watch out for our farm equipment, the pitchfork, the silo, and our chase you down, chew you up tractor sweeper arms.
And now our new sideline reporter, John Henson, is with our first contestant, Andrea the Naughty Baker.
A lot of big talk from you earlier, Henson. Let's see what you got. Bring it.
Now, what's the dirtiest cake you have ever made? God, that was disgusting!
Yeah, it's fun getting all close and personal, ain't it, John?
There's the rooster's crow and the farmhands delivering this morning's collection of eggs.
I can't lose it, too.
Baker rises only to get plowed under by the tractor sweeper arm.
That is one moist cake, Baker. What I did there, I took the idea of a cake.
Okay, let's keep things moving.
All right.
The Naughty Baker's now advanced to the second stage of the farm.
And now she faces our scarecrow planks.
Wow!
But taken down by the tractor sweeper arm again. However, she did get a foot on that first plank, so she can advance to the next stage.
Where she's apparently getting force-fed.
Thank you. I needed some protein.
And now she faces the rug.
She's getting battered up there.
Cake batter jokes? Really? Wow. Your job is hard.
Shut up, Jill. You would have said the same thing if you thought of it.
All right, cool it, you two, huh? The Naughty Baker at the final farm stage with the corn stalks.
Oh, this farm is no yoke. See, Henson, what us funny people do is take a word like yoke and make it into a joke.
All right, I am going to be the professional here. Oh, getting splattered with milk, but avoids the wipeout. Naughty Baker really in her element now. You got the milk and the eggs and the twisted body parts, and we'll finish in a time of 5:22.
Did I finish this time? Oh.
Careful, there's a thing right there.
Thanks.
Look out!
Oh, God.
That last shot was the frosting on top, literally.
And while our farm keeps harvesting wipeouts, Henson's meeting a member of his fan club.
Can you give me any inside information on the way the farm works? I put that to my mouth.
Johnny, get back to your chores, man. Our whistleblower's up and ready. Are you?
Anything that stops that whistle.
The whistleblower now on the Wipeout farm, complete with flying chickens, eggs, bales of hay on the head.
She navigates the pitchfork.
Yay!
Oh, and she's down on the farm.
More like a slaughterhouse. But what do I know? Other than that summer that I spent killing cows, I have no idea what it's like to work in a slaughterhouse.
Well, she ate up some time getting up to the next stage. Now she'll face off with the scarecrow planks.
Oh, the whistle around her neck didn't help her there.
Now up and ready at the rug pull.
Ouch! Oh, Holly, go not so lightly. Holly, fall down, go boom.
Now climbing up to the back 40.
Oh!
John, I think he's headhunting. But if he were a pitcher, you would have thrown him out already.
Well, that farmhand's not going anywhere, but the whistleblower on the move, making great time. She is 2 minutes ahead of the Baker.
Oh! She was that close.
1 foot on, Johnny, just couldn't quite get the other one to the finish. And you must complete the entire stage here. There's no swimming ahead after a fall.
But she's now close to the time of the Naughty Baker. Hey now.
Never working on a farm.
No, finish your work here first. Naughty Baker's time of 5:22, the mark to beat. And she's done it, 5:05.
Blow your whistle.
I lost it.
Too bad. Did somebody give her another whistle?
Smells like eggs and milk, yum, but I'm lactose intolerant.
A little personal information from our fly girl, Lauren Taxa.
If she can beat the whistleblower's time of 5:05, she is guaranteed to be one of the 4 that's moving on to the wipeout zone.
She is really cruising.
Already at the scarecrow planks.
Oh! The fly girl got her landing gear taken out by the sweeper arm.
Well, halfway home, and her time is way ahead of the other ladies. She keeps this up, she is bound to move on. Oh, yikes!
But it's the rug pull that's doing all the moving.
She just joined our 20-foot high club. Congrats to her.
Well, an even more exclusive club awaits. That's the Wipeout Zone.
And she's on track for that if she can cross this final stage. Recovers there through the spilled milk. Oh! The fly girl flew through our course with a first-class time that will put her in the Wipeout Zone.
That means 3 ladies to go, and on the bubble, we've got our Naughty Baker and our whistleblower.
Heavenly's up next, looking to knock one of them out.
Ladies' night hoedown, yee-haw!
Heavenly really into the spirit of this thing as she takes off. Here comes that pitchfork. Oh, used it to shield herself.
He's got some graceful moves.
Taking all sorts of shots as she's up to the scarecrow planks. Waiting.
Oh!
And she gets bounced on ladies' night.
She's up again and off to the rug pull.
What? Oh! Oh!
Oh, Heavenly just took a hellish fall.
Only the cornstalks left now. A time under 5:05 clinches her a spot in the wipeout zone. If not, the whistleblower will advance.
She's fighting back. This is like Charlotte's Web, only much more violent.
Heavenly fighting to put up a competitive time. Oh, doused by the milk. Clocked by that pitchfork.
Oh.
She is pushing through, though. Gonna finish with a time of 5:37, and that will put the whistleblower, Holly George, into the wipeout zone.
Back to you, Anderson. And Jill, I'd like to have a talk with you.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't hear you over the crack of the crab legs I'm eating.
It's crunch time for our horse jumper, who's hoping her equine elevation skills help her here.
Oh, but clearly she's missing her horse.
Ashley back up at the planks, and if she is faster than 5:22, she is going to go to the zone.
Oh! The horse jumper wishing she had the wings of Pegasus.
Another fall. Now another obstacle.
Oh, she's giving it her all.
Oh! And the pitchfork giving its all. The horse jumper is down and out.
No.
Our horse jumper is a quitterer. And that gives the third spot into the wipeout zone to the Naughty Baker, leaving a two-woman race for the final spot. If the real estate agent can beat Heavenly's time of 5:37, she'll be moving on.
Let's see how long she can stay on her feet.
Well, that didn't take long.
Well, it's going to take a long swim to get to the second farm stage. Remember, Heavenly's 5:37 is the time to beat.
Oh! The sweeper arm flips this realtor, and the only one profiting is the viewers.
She's back up and technically still hasn't attempted the scarecrow plank.
No! She gets a piece of plank, but it's open house on the realtor's face.
A lot of wipeouts, but she is still giving effort.
Oh! Danielle's just getting turned into mulch on our farm.
But it's not over yet, Jill, because her body made contact with the rug pull, so she's able to advance to the final stage.
If she has anything left.
Come on, you're almost there. I don't even know if that's true.
Oh, it's true, Johnny, and if she wants to beat Heavenly, she'll need a perfect run.
Oh, Anderson, this is so intense.
You can hold me if you want, Jill. Henson does sometimes. She's halfway there. Milk does a body good. No, it doesn't help your time, though. The real estate agent running out of time, and that means the ladies' night wipeout zone is set. We have the whistleblower, Holly George, Heavenly Swinson, the fly girl, Lauren Taxa, and the Naughty Baker, Andrea Corkill.
No, I don't think you're husky. Why, do I look husky? It's probably the jacket. Double vented usually fits me well.
Oh, goody, you're back.
Yeah, I don't know why Joe was complaining about the weather. I thought it was kind of nice.
The day began with 24 women, and now we are down to just a quartet of contenders.
That's right. It's time for one of our ladies to be crowned winner. It's time for someone to take home 50 grand. It's time for the wipeout zone. And tonight, the zone is on fire.
We will send our contestants up in smoke with the catapult. After launching high and far into the wipeout zone, they will swim to our second obstacle, the spin cycle, tonight filled with molten lava.
Oh, that's gonna stink.
Contestants will go for a ride in this giant drum before timing their jump onto this exit platform.
And then they're on to our flame-covered triple threat, terrorizing force of sweeper tree, followed by a red-hot rib raid.
Contestants must run across the ribs before they give way, and the farther they run, the closer they will be to the final leg of the journey, the gauntlet. There, the spiked whackers attack first, then it's a tricky trip through arms and dangerous, and across to the finished platform.
4 contestants remain. The one with the fastest time wins $50,000. First up, whistleblower Holly George.
Wow! Let's do this!
Let's take a look at how Holly got to the zone.
Holly, the whistleblower George, didn't tolerate poor sportsmanship on the qualifier. This water polo ref showed others how to play on the Overdrive, and despite some fouls, made it through the wipeout farm. Now she's one step closer to a fairly played victory in the wipeout zone.
Well, she still got that whistle, so I'm rooting for the catapult.
Johnny, she is strapped in, waiting for the signal. Oh, Holly flung deep into the chilly waters of the zone.
Well, that may be where our water polo ref is most comfortable because you can see here she is clearly afraid of flying.
She's pulled herself together now to face the intimidating spin cycle. Goal here, simple. Cross and get out on the other side. Accomplishing that, though, very difficult. Sliding around through that foam.
Good news for Holly, this slows down the longer she's in there.
Holly gonna go around again. Look, really clinging to that side support. What a grip. And she makes it to that exit on her first shot.
Even more impressive, she's already approaching the triple threat at just 2 minutes, 16 seconds.
Hopping on to begin this ride, and it's gonna be a bumpy one. Oh!
The combo of 2 sweeper arms and a blast of water created the perfect storm for a wipeout.
Holly showing little emotion after her first wipeout tonight. Round 2 with the triple threat. A blast of water cannon failing to distract her there. Down to a knee on that second table. It's nudged by the sweeper arms, but staying good. She's balanced and cruises by the third and onto that platform. The whistleblower now at the rib rage. Got to step lively here. She sprints off. Oh, and down she goes about mid-rack.
Holly only gets to about the halfway point, but swimming to the gauntlet, not a problem for our water polo rep.
She's on to the final stretch now. The spiked whackers batting lead off here.
Holly sees something she doesn't like. I'm assuming it's the entire gauntlet.
Oh, spiked whackers with a personal foul on the whistleblower.
Yeah, a not-so-subtle suggestion that our refs swallow her whistle.
Holly's time climbing toward the 6-minute mark. She will set the time to beat, but obviously the lower the better. There's 50 large on the line, and now Holly eye and eye with Arms and Dangerous.
There's no freaking way!
The Arms and Dangerous get that from a lot of contestants, Holly.
Oh, and that's the reason why, John.
Well, it turns out Holly was right. There is no freaking way to cross this if you time it wrong.
Holly's third run on the gauntlet. That last hit and swim means she won't break the 8-minute mark. The Arms and Dangerous, though, I promise you will put up a stronger fight.
Not sure if that's a look of focus or confusion, Johnny.
Holly trying to nail the timing and not get nailed by an arm. Oh, what a hit!
Oh, Holly gets an uppercut to the jaw, but our ref says, hey, it's above the belt, it's clean.
Holly was cruising up to the gauntlet, but her time now has ballooned up past 10:20.
Facing Arms and Dangerous again. Let's see if she learned any lessons, trying to avoid the wrath of these arms for yet a third time.
Holly showing patience. Good timing leads to a good time. 50,000 on the line. She's finally through, John, stepping across to the platform, and she will stop the clock at 10 minutes, 33 seconds.
And we all know what's coming next. Man, that girl is one note. Literally.
Holly now left to wait it out. 50,000 could be hers, or it could go to Heavenly Swenson, who has her sights set on that cash, too.
The Heavenly Swenson winged it through our qualifier. Poor showings on the Overdrive and the farm nearly caused the heavens to fall. Now she'll need some help from above to produce a victory in the wipeout zone.
So that's a recap of how Heavenly came to be sitting in that catapult.
Let's go, Heavenly!
Heavenly cheering herself on. Holly watching her from the sidelines.
Let's launch me up into heaven!
Ask and ye shall receive.
The launch is a go, and she is heaved towards the heavens, John.
If you listen closely, Heavenly was screaming cowabunga all the way down.
She'll need to keep that kind of energy and excitement going as she jumps into the monstrous spin cycle.
Yeah, and solving this quickly is key here because Holly made it in one shot and saved tons of time.
Can't see. You're just sliding.
Yeah, the combination of foam and spinning make traction incredibly difficult.
She slides down to the bottom foam, spilling out of that drum. Heavenly doesn't. That's good for her. Climbing out, got 1 foot. Oh, down she goes.
Yeah, she had the right idea. She just needs to work on the execution.
And that mistake will have her playing catch-up as Heavenly gets set to dive in for a second trip on the spin cycle.
Now, on this go-round, it slowed down considerably, but unfortunately, that means she wasted a lot of time on her first shot.
Yeah, Johnny, now looks like she's changing things up here. Gonna go topside.
I see what she's trying to do.
Yeah, Jill, it worked for Holly. Let's see if it'll work for Heavenly as well.
Heavenly moving out to the edge and drops down safely. She's out at 4:29.
She's 2.5 minutes behind Holly's pace at this point, but trying to make up for it by racing onto the triple threat.
Hopping onto that second one with a daring move there. The water cannon's blasting her, but having very little effect. Bolts onto the third and right onto the platform. That blazing run through the triple threat. She is on fire, John.
And now she's cooking on the rib ring. Wow! An amazing run, Johnny. Only 2 ribs away from crossing one of the farthest runs we've seen yet.
I can do it.
Confident talk from Heavenly. Short swim to the gauntlet. Coming up on 5:45. Oh! And the spiked whacker steals some of that time right back with a punishing blow.
Oh, Heavenly just took a hell of a shot, John.
Right back for a second attempt. A little more cautious. Stumbling start. Oh, and a tumbling finish. What happened there, Johnny?
Well, it looked like Heavenly committed to jumping, saw the spike whackers begin to move, but just couldn't stop herself in time.
Heavenly looking pedestrian out there as she approaches 9 minutes and 30 seconds.
I don't know when to go on this.
A wipeout here would knock her out. She's just gonna go and stay low, really moving. Sprinting across right to the finish platform. Johnny, she's gonna take the lead. 9:38, our new top time.
An unbelievable run and an unbelievably close wipeout zone so far. Heavenly narrowly becomes your leader, but the Fly Girl and the Naughty Baker are each hoping to take home that cash prize as well.
John, we are on the verge of awarding one lucky woman $50,000. The Heavenly Swinston is currently in the lead. The Naughty Baker's still to come, but up next, Fly Girl Lauren Taxa is ready for takeoff.
Our Fly Girl Lauren Taxa took to the friendly skies on our qualifier, posting one of the fastest times of the day. Her domination continued on the Overdrive and at the Wipeout Farm, where she beat the other contestants by a wide margin, putting her in range of those 50,000 airline miles. Fly Girl, one of our strongest competitors all day, faces a stiff challenge here. 9:38, an awfully strong time to beat.
That time, of course, set by Heavenly, who's looking anxious.
Takes off, Johnny, in a tremendous cruising altitude.
Let's take another look, John. Lauren loves flying, and it shows. She remains fairly calm despite a bumpy flight.
And Lauren, our Fly Girl, really getting ready for some turbulence now on the spin cycle. No problem getting in. Gonna ride it around the top right away. Oh, now sprinting down the drum. She's at the edge. Oh, hit hard and into the water, John.
Yeah, she was almost out in one quick shot, but nosedives into the platform and has to try it all over.
Lauren a little wobbly as she gets ready to spin again. Hopping in and steadies herself immediately for another ride around, and this time hanging on. Reckless dash for the exit.
Looks like she learned her lesson.
I think she's gonna get it.
Jill, you may be right. She is nearing that platform, using the plank to her advantage now, and she's safely across at 3 minutes, 39 seconds.
Now our Fly Girl has to contend with her triple threat, and she hops right on, John, wasting no time. Oh! She goes down.
She misjudged the distance and just shorted that jump.
Still has more than 4 minutes to catch Heavenly, but a lot of hard work still ahead.
Moving a little bit faster here, needs to make up some time to stay competitive, and she's across.
Heavenly watching helplessly as Lauren is up to the rib rage, sprinting across those early ribs. The sixth rib gives way.
Yeah, not a bad run, about halfway through, but Lauren facing a longer swim.
Fly Girl is up to the gauntlet, behind Heavenly's pace, but still 3 minutes left. Oh!
Fly Girl forced to make a water land.
And forced to try the spiked whackers for a second time. Oh, not even close.
Oh, a huge setback for Fly Girl, but great news for Heavenly because Lauren has less than 20 seconds left, John.
Has to be perfect. A slip, a fall, a wipeout ends it. 50 grand at stake. Lauren needs to make the second clean run across the arms and dangers of the night, making a beeline for the finish. Johnny, she's going to do it. Flies to the finish.
She lands it at 9 minutes, 32 seconds, taking the lead with only 6 seconds to spare. Is that enough to hold off the Naughty Baker?
I'm going all the way on Wipeout.
The Naughty Baker, Andrea Corkill, barely had the right ingredients in the qualifier, but she finished first on the Overdrive. Now, after getting creamed on the Wipeout Farm, she is ready to watch her dough rise by $50,000.
Pizza cake.
A remarkable competition so far, Johnny. 3 women and each with a faster time than the one before her. The drama in our flame-filled zone has hit a fever pitch, and our current leader feeling that heat. Launched from the catapult. Oh, a jolting entry.
Yeah, Andrea got some good hang time, but over-rotated and hit the water hard.
Naughty Baker keeping it together and ready to spin to win.
Yeah, trying to find her footing is no cakewalk here, Johnny.
All right, across the bottom of the spin cycle, running for that exit. Oh, punished by the platform.
Yeah, she would have saved a ton of time if she had landed.
Instead, she gives some of that time away. Take 2 for Naughty Baker on the spin cycle. Remember, this slows down the longer they're in there. That first one really exhausting her. Now happy to ride around and conserve some energy.
Okay, she has the right idea.
The Naughty Baker spinning down to the exit, using that side support to get in a good position.
She is across at 3 minutes and 20 seconds. And now on to face the triple threat. John, good run here keeps her on pace for that 50 grand.
Steps quickly onto that first table and right onto the second. Oh, what a hit.
Oh, take another look. The sweeper on flips her, and she just helicopters into the water. Unreal.
The Naughty Baker back up for seconds, trying to shake off that hit.
Running a little behind Lauren's pace at this point, but still about 4 minutes to catch her. She has got to move, though. There is a lot of zone left to tackle.
Stretching for the platform, and she is through. Lauren feeling the pressure. She goes sprinting across the rib rage now, moving well.
Oh, Andrea nearly the second to cross the rib rage tonight, and that helped her close the gap with our leader, Lauren, big time. The two now running neck and neck.
Clock hitting 6:40. It is an amazing show from these women tonight. The Spike Whackers take Naughty Baker down.
Yeah, they are showing mercy to no one tonight.
Another chance now for Andrea on the gauntlet. She still has about 2 minutes left to catch Lauren. The arms and dangerous await.
She needs to be patient if she's going to avoid a mistake.
The arm pops her and sends her swimming immediately.
A successful run would have easily given her the cash, but now it is going to be a very tight race to the finish.
Less than 30 seconds to go. A wipeout here gives the win and the money to Fly Girl. The last two ladies forced to run and hope through the arms of dangerous. Retreats a step, stays upright. 2 arms to go. Less than 15 seconds. The time running down. Andrea is through, John. Oh, she's fallen on the platform.
But she's got to get up and get on both feet to stop the clock. And she wins.
Hey, Andrea, you just won Wipeout.
A remarkable victory for the Naughty Baker, winning with only 7 seconds to spare. And from first to last, those 4 places, the closest wipeout zone in history, John.
Yeah, and with 50 grand, now Andrea can expand into Naughty Catering.
Well, that's going to do it for us. Please join us next week when 24 new contestants take on even crazier new obstacles, and of course, they'll all wipe out. Till then, I'm John Anderson.
And for our colleague Jill Wagner, I'm John Henson saying good night and big balls. What do you want to do after this? Yeah, me too. Sometimes I eat to forget as well.